Greetings to everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm Ahmed Hassanin, and I just want to give a shout out to Coach Dan. Thank you for all the support you show the team and the players. Everyone hit the like, subscription button, and yell woo in the comments. Thank you, and go Lions.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up to Lion Talk Live? So we love you too, buddy.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live, Coach Dan, by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
Going over some stuff, getting ready for the game. We're going to break down the good, the bad, the whatever, and then, of course, during the game, do the play-by-play for it. You guys all understand there's a whole lot of moving parts for this game, like there is every game. There are some in the Lions fan base that believe the season is over. It's dead. We should playing for draft picks and everything else in between, and that's okay. If that's how you feel, nothing wrong with that. But then there are others in the fan base that believe, hey, 7-5, the Lions can get a win here. They can win some games down the stretch and make the postseason. I'm not here to tell you what to believe in or what to do, just the fact that you're here and watching the Lions and hopefully cheering them on. During the game, I'll do the play-by-play. I cannot show the game for those who don't know. Can't show the video. I prefer doing the audio versus, I get most of you guys can watch on Amazon Prime tonight and just listen to them. If that's what you choose to do, that's fine. Just use the comment section. We'll go from there. Well, with all that out of the way, all right, let's start getting into Lions news. Most of you probably are aware. If not, I'll catch you up to speed. Lions are going to have some good news right off the bat. Amon-Ra St. Brown is active for tonight. So that's good news. What they were going to do as far as replacing him if he couldn't go, well, we don't have to worry about that. Unfortunate news for the Detroit Lions, though. Brock Wright is the second straight starting tight end for this team who is on the IR. And at this point, he really would be pushing towards end for the year. In regards to actives and inactives for tonight, oh boy, just a whole lot of stuff going on and moving parts. Guys, we all understand there's going to be people playing that, like Nick Whiteside, probably going to get some run tonight because of the injuries in the secondary. Everybody else that's out here and there for the team. This Lions team's beat up. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Guys are injured. Other guys coming off the street trying to get out there and play. For the Lions versus Cowboys injury updates, here's what I got as I scroll down the screen, and I'll just read it to you. For, Dallas Cowboys, Jalen Tolbert, the inactives tonight. Jalen Blue, running back, Clowney, defensive end. You guys all know who he is. Javon Clowney. Tyler Guyton, tackle. Jay Toda, defensive tackle, and Perion Winfrey, defensive tackle. Lions inactives. No surprise here. Yodi is out tonight. Kirby Joseph is out tonight. Tyler Lacey. This is a bit of a surprise because he has been getting a lot of snaps and a lot of go for the team. Hayden Ritchie, tight end for the Lions. He's also out. And Mekhi Wingo. I'm guessing that knee just isn't very good. You guys understand he came back, played one game, and has been out ever since. Where that goes from there, we'll have to wait and see. But everybody who is a Lions fan is chomping at the bit to see this game. Can the Lions make another vaulted stand, get a win after a loss, go to 8-5, and really with a whole lot of stuff happening with the 49ers, with the Seahawks, with everybody in front of you basically playing a punch-out ball where they're trying to beat each other up, you might have an opportunity to get out there. Just Frazier getting his first start. If it's been announced, I apologize. I don't know. I've been in scramble mode, coaching, etc. Then I had to race over here to get things up for the game and get ready for the game. So I'm trying to do most of this on the fly and get it to you guys as quick as possible. So if you guys do know, throw it in the comment section. Again, apologies that I haven't been able to get it up to you. Riley, if he's out there, he might be joining us whenever he's able to. And again, the Sarge, Tony Libretto, I do think is going to be joining us for part of the show, if not all the show. All right, real quick, let's get over to you guys, see what you guys have to say. Jess, let's go St. Brown, 100%. I'm glad he's out there. We all know he may be the toughest Detroit Lions player out there, and if not, he's just amongst the toughest ones. We can all probably concur with that. So, hey, how much he can give us, we'll find out, but it's probably good news for the Detroit Lions. After today, he's going to have 10 days rest up before the next game. Riley O'Brien, let's go. Exclamation point, back at you. Drake, Brock is out, question mark. Laporta is out. Who is left at tight end? That's $1 million question, one I just can't answer. Walt, let's go Lions, 100%. Let's see, Cynthia, let me move this down a little bit so, a little bit easier for me. Cynthia, let's see, let's go Lions, exclamation point. Woo, back at you. France, got to get this win tonight, no excuses, 100%. Hey, sports is a non-excuse industry. Nobody cares if you're hurt. Nobody's caring if you don't have a couple calls go your way, plays go your way, whatever you want to say. Nobody cares. End of the day, you win or you lose, and that's all you can say. Dave, any word on offensive line? No, but I do suspect probably within the next 10 or so minutes, we'll probably have some official words, who's in and out, etc. As far as starting, whatever. Walt Marks, glad to hear St. Brown is in. Woo! I agree with that. That's real good news. One thing I want to say, Walt, real quick, if I go back to Dave's comment, the fact that Yodi's on the IR, we had a separate piece earlier today. Some word had come out, or people that I talked to, or whatever you want to say. Speculating that Frazier could be in the starting lineup for the Detroit Lions. There was also conversations apparently in the Detroit Lions coaching staff that Colleen would be the starting center and Glasgow would assume the left guard spot. That could actually be the case. We'll wait and see. Or could it be Frazier starting, Glasgow or Colleen at center? I mean, everything's on the table. Trey, I think we will run a lot of 3 wide sets. I think so too. I think you'll see a lot of that. I think you'll see more and more of Gibbs, probably playing some sort of role as a receiver. And let's be honest, man, if you go trips formation with Tesla, Williams, and then Gibbs, that's a whole lot of speed you got to keep up with, and somebody's going to lose on that battle. Cynthia St. Brown is tough. Apparently, he is too legit to quit on the field. Just game of the year, question mark, has to be. As far as playoff seeding for 2 different franchises, and hey, let's face it, the loser of this game is probably not getting in the playoffs. I think the Cowboys have a long shot to get in no matter what happens, but every time they get a win, they have a better opportunity to get in. But to your point, both these teams know, everybody on the Amazon Prime, and again, I can't show the video, understands the same thing. This is a big game. This is a playoff game. You can't ask for more in Ford Field than what you're about to see. The fan base is going to be off the charts, hyped. Everybody out there, the players understand, the coaches understand. There's pressure all across the board. Dreamer, I got a good feeling Gibbs and Co. won't disappoint. I agree with you. Jeff, does anyone know who's in and out for us this one? No, I do not. Other than the actives and inactives I've already mentioned. Dreamer, let's go Lions. Woo! Back at you. Conan, Branch, Hutch, and our whole defense needs to rise on up. I agree. We've been talking about it all week long. I think the Lions are going to use Brian Branch in a lot of blitzing situations. He's going to play at the line of scrimmage from all reports. He's going to be basically a 4th linebacker, covering tight ends, wide receivers, getting after the quarterback, and that's the way it should be. Make the offense as uncomfortable as possible. You got 3 really good wide receivers in Dallas. There are bad matchups for everybody in the league, especially for a team that likes to play a lot of man-to-man. So you know what? You better get some pressure on Dak early and often and repeatedly. Dreamer, having Amon-Ra St. Brown injured as a decoy, question mark, is a pleasant surprise. I think if he's playing, it's not going to be as a decoy. He feels he can go and play. Garland, it's about to get spicy. I like the way you're thinking. Who doesn't like hot sauce? Riley, Lions Talk Live. Hey, you got to live with the Lions while we're live. Riley, 31-28 Lions. I'll take that. Trey, remember, don't hold anything back. Exclamation points. Except the opposing defenders. I'll go with that. Just say Kate, 30-29 Detroit football. I like it indeed. Troy Maber, Detroit 36, Dallas 33. Oh, yeah, I'll take that, man. Any kind of win. I'm accepting. Fremont, we already got the entire pregame on Amazon, whatever I'm trying to say, has been Dallas Cowboys, exclamation point. Nah, not one mention in the last 20 minutes about the Lions. Hey, bias refereeing always happens, as I like to say. Trim Reaper, you aren't kidding, Freedom? Let's see, Sean, what do you got? It's 7:51, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, sorry, guys, I got on as fast as I could, getting back for some coaching stuff, yada, yada stuff, scrambling to get on here, right? All right, Cynthia, they just did a story at MCDC. I did see part of that while getting this up and ready. Thaddeus, win, win, win. We got to win. Jason Berry and the Tree of Destiny. Time to step up, boys. I like it indeed. Trim Reaper, I'm at a who you got seg. Okay. Let's see. Nathan, what do you got? Let's go. Exclamation points. I concur. Michael, let's flipping go. Exclamation point. Woo. Back at you. Bo, it's woo time, Duke Crew. And I agree. You can't hold anything back. You got to unleash the fury. Stephen Humphreys, let's go Lions. Yes, indeed. Pierce, a good old skipper. Woo! Yes, indeed. I wonder if we'll see some skipper, some 6 offensive linemen. Last week against the Packers, I actually thought the Lions' offense looked very good when they went 6 line personnel. We'll see if they continue that this week. Freeman, glad you are on. The last 30 minutes in Amazon has been 100% Dallas Cowboys. Unbelievable. Well, you know what? We're all Lions here. Michael, hello, Bo Booth, with an exclamation point. Hatman, what's happening, Dan and the new crew? Question mark. Just stopping in to say hi and hey. And go, Lions. Woo! I like it like indeed. Mike, this is life. You're not wrong there, man. Pierce, if he loses tonight, I think the season is over. It could be, being positive Pete, who I am. Here's what I'm going to say. If it's over, then you know what? You get some of the younger guys in. You get an opportunity to develop them. Try new things on offense and defense and go forward from there, getting ready for next season. Let's see. Scott, what do you got? What's up, Coach Dan and the crew? I'll go with that. Bo, hey, Michael Gartley. Jason, Tree of Destiny is up for luck. Brian, let's go Lions. 34-24. Trim Weaver, it's only on Prime that I'm aware of or that cool device Coach Dan has. Yes, the flux capacitor, I like to call it, Trim. Duncan, IR is about 4 weeks. It is 4 weeks, yes. So with Brock Wright going on the IR, I mean, mathematically, he can still come back this year. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Pierce, wait on Brock Wright is on the IR. Yeah, he went on a couple hours ago. Bo, win, lose, or draw. I'm still, there's still 4 games left. Yes, indeed. Just let's go. Exclamation point. I concur. Phil, watching on Prime here. I think most of us are. I can't speak for everybody, though. We've got under 10 minutes till kickoff. Pierce, tight end getting to D-line level last year. Cynthia, DL, let's see. I'm excited for the Temptations halftime. There you go. Trim Reaper, yes, if the Lions lose, it's looking pretty. But until I hear that bell, I ain't giving up on my team. I like it indeed. Frazier getting first start. Yeah, again, if it's been announced, I'm not aware of it yet. Apologies for that. Both Amazon Prime for me tonight. There you go. Get in with these big boys in the middle of the defense. Need to make some noise tonight. Too much investment there to not hear their names. I'll go with that, and I agree very much. Let's see, Pierce, Trim, another good old MDDI. Duncan, 10-5 solves all with 2 on the field playoffs. Bo Booth, Penne starting, stringing up the troops. There you go. Phil, don't burn yourself out, Coach. How does your team look so far? We'll wait and see, man. First game's Monday. Cynthia, when the Lions win, I like it. Trim Reaper, I was scrambling to get ready for this game to coach. Just subscribe to Prime again to watch. Hey, probably a good thing in there. Duncan, Taylor Decker, maybe the tight end for blocking. Report to the ref. Could be. Yeah. Gotta check in, right? Dave, go Lions. Win the woo with an exclamation point. Pierce, wait, Yodi went on IR. No, he's inactive today. Sorry if I said IR. He's inactive today. String Theory, I choose to watch the game tonight with my Duke Crew friends. Hey, you sometimes got to have a little help with your friends, right? Phil, I'm around St. Brown, won't be moving great. Who knows, man? Maybe they rub some Mountain Dew on that ankle. It cures everything, right? Dream Reaper, I'm afraid of the Temptations. Don't be tempted by them. Duncan, a 310 Glasgow is a big fellow blocking at guard. I agree with that. Dream Reaper, DDI is about to do it. Duncan, Dallas, they have a 10% chance when they lose tonight. Yeah, I know they'll take a big hit. Pierce, Trim, no, he's not. Laughing out loud. Cynthia, Trim, laughing out loud. Trim Reaper, it did not hurt when DDI got his head. Both boys are in our I can't get this to click on. For some reason, it's not moving now. All right, well, it's all let me do this. All right. Still there. Issues with the camera move through. I see the screen. Guys, let me know if you can hear it, okay? Because at least on my end, this is not moving. I'm trying All right, I'm back. All right, seems like it's working now. All right, so having some issues with the internet for a second. Phil, what's that rap song? We'll find out. Coach Tiny Kate, let's go Lions. Phil, boink, ears. Mr. Bottle. Sorry, Mr. Bottle. We're just having some internet issues. All that seems to be right now. All right, we got just the kickoff. Hopefully, grab over. We're gonna walk back. Yeah, it's going in and out left and right, just like it did the other day. All right, can you guys hear me? All right, yeah, I don't know. Internet was having some problems for a minute, but seems to be okay right now. Probably I'll do. I'm back. Can you guys, you know, hopefully it's not still locked up, but is No sound? Well, that's not good because I'm talking. All right, Coach Dan, inject some peptides and Mountain Dew into that internet connection. Yeah, that'd be great. Phil, nope. No give up on Coach. No, I'm here. Pexy's falling apart. Could be. Let's see, anymore like talking through a banjo. Banjos, that's a good thing. Hardwire with Cat 6. There you go. Here we go. Hey, all right. Sounds like we're doing okay then. All right, let me take this one off the screen, and here we go. Coach does speak several languages. Yeah, you can say that, I guess. Remember, got to go. Woo! We'll see you then. Good to go. Good to go. How about that, Gary? One play at a time, one game at a time. Woo! I like the way you're thinking. All right, so hopefully we get everything all situated. I'm not sure what happened with the internet, but obviously it wasn't good, and hopefully we just get back to speed. All right, so we should have the game up and going here fairly shortly. You see them going through the pregame stuff and talking about Barry Sanders on my screen. So, showing some real good artwork. For those who haven't been through this before, hey, let me tell you, I can't show the game. Ooh, got to watch this over here a little bit. There we go. All right. All right, and I'm going to turn this up so I can hear some stuff a little bit better. Again, I don't know who's going to join us. I know the Sarge is going to try to join us. Some of you guys know he is. Some of you don't. That's okay. And we'll go from there. Ay, caramba. All right, they're showing St. Brown in pregame hopping around on the one ankle. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job with it, so I got to imagine he's going to be fine to go. All right, what do you got? Christopher, let's go Lions. I'm down with that. Cynthia, let's see, what do you got? Too bad the sound is breaking down, Coach. Sorry, I have nothing I can do about that. I have nothing I can do about the internet. I got a lot of abilities. Controlling the internet is among them. Mm-hmm. All right, Phil, where does the new book come out, Dan? I think in about a week, if I'm not mistaken. Phil, David, let's hope the O-line can hold up. That's going to determine the game for us. Probably accurate with that. All right, Trim River about to get Gibby with it. There you go. Hey, Jimmy, James Allen, let's go Lions. Hopefully you're feeling better, my friend, by the way. Sun God looks good and warm. Yeah, I agree with you there, Bo Booth. All right. Getting back at stuff, getting back at it. All right, getting ready for the kickoff here. And there's the wind up. And the kick is out. It's going to be to the left side. And it's going to be fielded at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30. He's going to take it all the way up to about the 37-yard line for the Detroit Lions to start with. Game starting. Yes, it is. Lions Talk Live fan. Let's go. 100%. 100% indeed. All right. And we're getting after it. We're talking about golf. You see Colleen in, as Kurt Steele would say. Kurt Steele won't be on the morning show. He's got to do some work assignments. See Gibbs in the backfield. So Colleen starting. I'll have to check the rest here when I get an opportunity. Lions, Golf steps back into a shotgun. Cowboys got multiples at the line. Golf quick drop snaps to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he's going to catch it for about 6, maybe 7 yards. Alex Zanzalone shows off the blonde locks and clapping some hands. In golf, we trust. You got to trust golf, right? All right, it's going to be second down for the Lions. St. Brown on the sidelines after that catch. Let's see what we get next here. They got to show me something for me to call it out, though. All right, golf under center. He's got to the high side, including, looks like Tesla. Got a guy in motion, 82. Golf play action pass. He's going to get a guy in his face and dumps it down on the screen attempt. It's going to be 3rd and 3 as Golf got immediate pressure on him. I still didn't see who's the guard. I mean, that was designed for him to get in there, but yeah, the screen, they were all over it. They sniffed it out pretty quick. Give the Cowboys some credit there. All right, 3rd and 3. St. Brown back on the field. He got trips to the high side, one to the low side, Gibbs to your low side. And they're going to swing it out to Gibbs. Reverse. He's going to have the easy first down and a little bit more. As he's still going, he hits the 0 button, spins, and takes it down across the 50 and into enemy territory. All right, what do you got, Drew Hart? Hey, Coach Dan, exclamation point. Thanks for doing the play-by-play tonight. All positive vibes tonight. Go Lions. Back at you. Phil, dang. Hey, sometimes you got to have a little dang. Let's go O-line. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Phil again. TK85. Sonic going off early and often, let's hope. So it'll be a big win for the Lions. 100%. And all right. There's the snap and it's play action again. Goff's got a little time. He drops it off to Gibbs, who cuts it back. He's to the 20. Inside the 20. Inside the 15. And he's going to go down to about the 11-yard line. Gibbs, he's explosive. And just like that, the Lions are in the red zone. I still haven't figured out who's the left guard. Has anybody seen it? No, it's Colleen at the left guard spot. Apologies. With Glasgow at the center spot. So, hey, wasn't exactly as foretold, but, hey, we got that they were going to mess around with it, and they did mess around with it. Gibbs, still explosive. Goff got him the ball in space, and he took off with it. Getting Gibby with it. I think we all want to get Gibby with it. All right, at the 12-yard line, there's this play action pass. He's going to roll it off and throw it underneath, and it's going to be, well, say about 6 yards to Dwelly, number 82, Dwelly. And if you guys don't know what the tight ends are, you're in the same boat as me because, you know what, I don't know any of their numbers. These are all new dudes. All right. All right, here we go. Inside the 10-yard line. St. Brown in the backfield as they're running back. You got two to the low side, one to the high side. Now man in motion high side. And they're going to hand it off to Gibbs, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of about 3 yards. A big problem for the Lions when they try to go outside this year. They just aren't able to set that edge, and because of it, it is now 3rd and 8. All right, shotgun formation to the high side, to the low side. Gibbs to the low side. Goff drops back. He's under a lot of pressure, and he's going to go down. Loss of about 12 to 13 yards. They brought the blitz. They got in there, and Goff couldn't find anybody to get it to. One-on-one matchup with Penei Sewell, and he beats Sewell. Sewell, unfortunately, didn't get much blocking on him. And, yeah, it's all downhill from there. All right, Lions, though, in position to take a 3-0 lead. Jake Bates loading up that big leg. There's the snap. There's the kick right down the middle and in. Lions opening drive isn't a touchdown, but it is going to be points. Houston on the sack. And then James Houston playing. I didn't see who got the sack, to be honest, Phil. O-line in disarray. Could be indeed. Dwelly upon us. Brian, looks like Jameer had a nice dose of Mountain Dew before the game. Probably what I would have recommended for sure. All right. Sorry, I got to text a few coaching things while I'm on air. Just trying to get some stuff. Sorry about this, guys. Sometimes I got to do work. All right. Back with you now. And yes, I do think you're right with James Houston. Lions had him. I loved him. And most of you guys know who've watched this show for any kind of length of time, I was a big James Houston fan. I was sad to see they let him go, but you know what? They didn't ask me. I'll take the 3. Me too. Phil, James Houston, formerly of our team, Sack Golf. Correct. Gotta hand it to the team. Our boys are moving fast. They were. Let's see. Sorry, Duke Crew and Coach. I'm excited. I'm going to hold back. Hey, do what you got to do, man. You're fine, Bo. Just get into the game. All right, so here's what it is. See what shakes out. Lions, maybe not the start you wanted, but the start you got. Houston beat Sewell. Hey, how about that? T-Bones, Houston beat Sewell. He did. And you know what? You can say what you want about James Houston as a run defender. I think we all agree he can get to the quarterback. They need money on that last play. Could be. So we'll see what shakes out. All right, they're showing a picture of Dan Campbell when he was with the Dallas Cowboys. Throwback photos. Lions defense. Let's see if they can come out here and rise to the opportunity. All right. Jake Bates getting ready to kick this thing off. And it's caught at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. He's going to cut it to 25. He's at the 30. He's going to be dropped around the 31, maybe the 32-yard line, depending on where they mark it. All right, here it comes. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. What can they do? We kicked the field goal. Yes, we did. Davis, what? Going to need a big game from Hutch and Branch. There you go. Batman voice. Where are they? We'll find out. Big Daz, you happy now? You got, your boy got one already? Huh? I wish he was still here, man. I wish he was still here. All right. Dallas. Split receivers, 2 in the backfield. 1 high, 1 low are the receivers. Dak Prescott's going to hand it off. He's got to run. He's going up for about 3 yards. Roughly before Brian Branch and Jack Campbell kind of combined to take him down. That should set up about a 2nd and 7 if I'm doing the math right in my head. And again, I don't have a spotter. I don't have anybody handing me any kind of notes, so we'll go with that. Dan, how are you watching the game? Just on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Play action pass, roll out. Anzalone in coverage. And we got a receiver who's going to catch it wide open for a touchdown. Pickens it is. And we got a down Lion on the play. Number 12, and I'm not sure who that is off the top of my noggin. Harper. Didn't see what happened to him on the play. Apologies for that. Just saw Pickens pointing down to him that he was hurt. Thomas Harper, you guys know he's filling in for Kirby Joseph. Took a real nasty hit last game. Harper comes in. Ooh, yeah, hits the neck on his thigh. And I'm guessing he's got a stinger in his neck. Pickens comes in. Yeah, takes the leg right on the head there. Hate saying it, but I won't be surprised if he's out the rest of the game. Let's see if what happens, though. Lions last year, as most of you guys know, just had a ton of injuries. You can see Thomas is just kind of woozy getting up here. Yeah. Hate saying it, guys, but he's probably done for the game, and that's going to be another big loss for this Lions team. Only thing I can say is nobody feels bad for you. So, let's see. Walk it off, big guy. Hope he can, but we'll see. Bo, we don't need any injuries now. Probably not. Harper is down. Another line down. Injuries are unreal. I like Harper. MCDC took the field goal. He did. All right, Harper going to the sidelines here. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Avonte Maddox coming in, the big signing from Philadelphia in the offseason. Let's see if he can play an even better role. Avonte Maddox, 8th season, 4 interceptions, 36 pass defenses, and 8 forced fumbles over his career. All right, let's get after it, get into it. 1 receiver low, 1 running back, 2 tight ends, play action pass. Dak's under a little pressure, throws the swing pass out, and Barnes is going to take him down for about a 4-yard loss. Williams had nowhere to go, and Derek Barnes dropped the boom on him. Lions defense stepping up on that play. Harper is going to concussion protocol. Yeah, probably. Avante Maddox is in. Correct with that. I always feel badly for players getting hurt. Yeah, I mean, they're humans. You know, I get we all want them out on the field, but you're playing in one of the most physical games on planet Earth. People are going to get hurt. That's going to set up a 2nd and 15. Lions up 3-0. Dak trips receivers. Check that, quad receivers. He's got time to throw. He does throw in a wide open tight end for a first down. He had the deep in route, and he picked about 18 on 2nd and 15. Detroit's defense, once again, on long situations, just doesn't seem to get there. And again, another long time to pass. Another long pass, incomplete. Lions had an opportunity to try to maybe pick it off. They're complaining to the officials, but so far the Lions pass rush is giving Prescott time. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play 100%. Yep. Okay, got that. And then, they're showing the replay. I think that was Maddox who had him. And again, coaching strategy. It's good stuff to just come in and get the person who just came in. They don't have time to work out. Okay, 3 to the high side, 1 to the low side. The low side is tight on their snap, and it's going to be a run play up the middle. Lions are all over it, and he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think that'd be the right way to put it. Rocky Singh, Avante Maddox, among others, who bring him down at the line. 3rd down and 10, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 3rd and 9, depending on how they mark it. They're going to say 3rd and 9. Can the Lions get them off the field? That's why we're all here. Got Hutch to the high side. Barnes is on the low side. He's got 3 receivers high with a tight end, 1 low. Lions in zone coverage. A little bit of pressure from Derek Barnes, and it's broken up, almost picked off by Avante Maddox. If Pickens doesn't play defensive back there, I think Maddox has it. Lions defense rises and shines. Hey, I'm just happy we got a pass breakup. All right, Maddox, dear God, please no more single high. I don't think we're getting it right now. Gary, 10 days off, hopefully get healthy and new line combos. Could be. All right, they're going to go for a field goal here. It's going to be a 57-yarder. It's up there, it's out there, and it's in there. We've got a tie ball game, 3-3, with 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go into the first quarter. All right, let's see what else we got here. Trim Reaper, Sick 'em Hutch. There you go. All right, guys, be right back during this commercial. Give me just a second. I got to grab a fresh beverage. All right, I'm back. And on the attack. All right. Sorry, guys. Still got to do some coaching stuff, so apologies about all that. All right. Commercial still on. Hey, we got a basically a 0-0 game here. 3-3. Let's see what the Lions can do here. Got to get some better protection for Goff. James Houston, hey, the prodigal son of Detroit, wasn't good enough here, but he was good enough to get to Goff and beat Penei Sewell. So, hey, sometimes you don't get everything right. Sometimes I get some stuff right. I'm just happy that I call that one. I like the guy, but don't like him tonight because he's on the other team. All right, Bo. Defense held up, exclamation point. I'm impressed so far. OPI should have been called against the Cowboys. I mean, it's really, think about the NFL nowadays. As much as they talk about stuff, you really got to just maul somebody offensively for them to call pass interference offensively. Bo Ogadu, I went with Sky tonight. Okay. Let's see. Bo Booth, that was Ogadu now. Bo, I think Dan is getting a Captain Morgan. No, just water. Just water tonight. String Theory, do that, Coach. There you go. Scott, what's up, Coach? Dan checking in from watching the Gateway Dirt Nationals. Dirt racing. What's the score? It is 3-3, my friend. Trim Reaper. What do we got here? We got a pop up here. It's Trim Reaper. There will be a real nail biter. Could be. Hey, Jack, what do you got here? Hey, Duke Crew. And hey, for you. Thanks for doing that, man. Thank you very much. And just for that, let's give you a 1, 2, and a 3 if I get it on the screen. And Kennedy takes it down the sideline while I was doing the woos. Sorry about that. But thank you from the bottom of my heart, Captain Jack. But Kennedy, a nice return there in the Lions. Gonna see if we can do something here. Lauren, what up, Coach? Great legs. Nice one, Jack. Yes, thank you. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart, man. Bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. Trim River, thanks, Jack. Jack, woo! And Bo, do what you got to do, Coach. Hey, sometimes you just do it, right? All right. TK 8-5 is alive. No doubt about that. Let's see. That was a nice one of you. Yeah, 100%. All right. Trips on the high side of the screen. David Montgomery in the backfield. J Powell going low on the motion. And there's a handoff to Dave Montgomery who's going to go up for, we'll say, 2.5, maybe 3 yards. Let's see what the Lions offense can do. Touchdowns beat field goals, but we'll take it in a 3-3 game. Cowboys defense, 31st, first 9 games, 14th. The last 3 games. So they have improved since the trade deadline. Goff under center to the high, 1 to the low, 1 running back behind. And tight end in motion to the low side. And there's play action. Goff under a ton of pressure, just throws it in the dirt and gets rid of it. And are they calling it a fumble? He looked like he threw it to me. It looked like he threw it. All right, now they're saying incomplete pass. One official said turnover. The other one apparently came in and fixed it. But Lions offensive line so far is giving Goff not much time. Goff gets a hand to the helmet, but apparently we're not going to call that tonight. All right, 3rd and 8. You can say what you want about Goff, but just my opinion, doesn't have to be your opinion. If you can't block at the line, doesn't matter who you have at quarterback. Shotgun formation, too high, too low, running back to the high side as well. Cowboys coming after him. Goff looks, unloads, and unfortunately, St. Brown falls down on the play. I didn't see if he was tripped up, but no flag forthcoming. Let's see. See if they replay here. St. Brown cuts out. Yeah, he just stumbles. It's not pass interference. All right, what do you got? Breeze, I spent 4 hours on phone with Amazon. Technical issues, everything was working. Now it's not getting the game. I hate technology. It happens, man. Hit to the head on Goff. I saw that too. All right, there's the punt. It's up there. It's out there. And he's caught it at about the 9-yard line. Then there's a flag. Yeah, I think maybe calling fair catch and then running with the ball. We'll have to see what the flag was. Yeah. Let's see what the flag is. Yeah, hand did go up. Yep. That is fair catch. And then he takes off running. Zero protection. Yeah, unfortunately. Surprise. That stinks, Breeze. Yeah, sorry about that, Breeze. Let's see, Trimmer. It's okay. It's early, y'all. All right, multiple flags, both against the Cowboys. Holding against the Cowboys apparently is going to be accepted. All right, so the Cowboys are going to be fairly backed up here. Yep, he got him with the finger. The finger hold. All right. Lions defense, can you rise on up? All right, we got a running back in the backfield, multiple tight ends in, split receivers, one high, one low. There's the snap, run up the middle. Captain Jack, amongst others, bring him down for about a 1 yard gain. Marcus Davenport, Pierce, your boy. He's even in on the tackle. How about that? What kind of game are we getting here? There's a Davenport signing. Let's see, Term Reaper just win, baby. I like it. What can I do? If any of the new crew are night owls, the NFL has a recast of the game at like midnight. Okay, NFL Network. Thank you for that, my friend. All right, 2nd and 8. They're going to give them 2. I think they messed us out of that one. Shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high, 1 running back in the high side. Lions showing a 4-man front with a guy in the slot, picking up the tight end. Dak's got all sorts of time. He unloads it underneath, breaks the tackle, gets it up to about the 11-yard line. Robertson in pursuit there. Going to set it up about a 3rd and we'll say 4. 11 out loud, said Scott. Let's see. DDI is doing it. He's getting jiggy with it. All right, they're going to mark him back a little further. It is a 3rd and 5. We got a 3-3 ball game with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. The house is packed. Campbell's looking like he's going to go after the quarterback. Let's see what we can do here. Lions, this just need to do it. Dak trying to make a line adjustment, fighting the clock, 3 high side. Here comes the heat. They get to him. They say it's a safety. It's got to be a safety. He's in the end zone. It's a safety. They're signaling it. The Lions are going to hit a 2-run shot deep through center field. Lions going to be up 5-3. Mickey Tettleton went yard. Woo! Says Trim Reaper. Jim, that's 2. Yes, it is. Yeah, both feet are in the end zone when he gets hit. 2 feet in. That's a safety. It's going to get reviewed. But he's got 2 feet in when he goes down. The previous play is under review. Yeah, it will be the most NFL thing if they say that's not a safety. Official review. He's got 2 feet in the end zone when he makes full contact. Initial contact, he's got 1 foot out. Game of inches, but that looks like a safety to me.
Terry, what are your thoughts? That's a really good view of it right there for you. Yeah, it's a perfect view, Kirk. If any part of the ball is breaking the goal line, when that contact...
It looks like a safety. We're waiting for official word.
Was still over the goal line, so this should stand as called. It sure did. Just getting the confirmation from up top. So not really checking it now. So both defensive lines off to pretty good starts tonight, and no doubt about it. I think both teams sense the urgency and the importance of this game.
All right, here's the word. What do we got? Not a safety.
Campbell wants to know what that call was. They can have a punt from the back of the end zone. Here it is.
Boy, that ball looks like it's on the line to me.
Even Terry's giving us a look like. Terry gives us one of those.
Not a safety. Even the on-air official is saying, I don't see that. All right, well, let's see if we can still get the safety. Maybe something messes up on the punt here. Either way, you should get real good position out of it. I'm sending the house after the punter on this. He does get it off, though. And he gets a hell of a punt. He's going to catch it. He's at the 40, 45, 50, 55. He's going to go down about the 42-yard line. So you don't get the safety, but you get a heck of a return. The killer Kennedy is all over it. Not that any of us should be surprised by that. All right, well, the Lions get hosed on another call, not surprising by NFL standards. You're going to have to play through the officials, even the on-air officials saying that, hey, I don't see it that way, and me, that's the problem. The call on the field is a safety. If it's not incredibly conclusive that it wasn't a safety, I don't see how you overturn it. So, again, stop me when you heard this before. The NFL has stepped in to mess with the calls against the Lions. Not a surprise, man. All right. Well, it is what it is. You got to move on from it. You can't live in the past. You got to live in the now. And we get the, let's see, commercials for Zootopia 2.
It's like needing the leadership of this captain, forgetting that captain. It's no settlement city insurance. There's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Plaid. There's nothing like having an in with priority notices and turning a regular Thursday.
Does the FBI have a hotline? Might need it, don't we? So, hold on. Let me go. Here we go. There we go. Look at you. Does the FBI have a hotline cheating already? They know we going to win. They're doing what they can, can't they? It's our house. Defend the den. Big D. NFL cheatiest mofos in the world. Probably agree with that. Always citing on the Cowboys. Hey, they're paying some money, aren't they, Cynthia? Our defense is showing up. They are. Joe, that is straight up bull Jesus. That was a dang safety. It was, man. It was. Little Island Boy, the first bad call against Lions. Here we go again. 2 refs called it safety. I agree with that. And again, on the replay, the problem is the ball, part of it is on that line. That's a safety. Looks like all 3 phases are working. It is. It is old, so old. Unreal, the refs. Trim Reaper, that's Bush League. So, all right, here's the...
And it does appear from this straight down the line that the entire ball is out of end zone.
All right, so now they're showing a different angle, and by the angle they're showing, they might have got it right. Is what it is. All right, empty backfield for Goff. 3 to the high side. 1 low. Check that, 2 low. There's the snap. Goff's going to throw it underneath to Gibbs. Nearly breaks the tackle. Going to go down for about a, we'll say 5, maybe 4-yard gain. All right, 2nd and 6. 3-3 game. Shotgun again, 2 high, 2 low, with a running back on the low. Gibbs is the running back. Goff's going to check it to the tight end. He's going to get up the field on 1st down. Fisker with the reception and the run there. Lions ran a double set against the zone. The defender couldn't grab them both, so you know what? Goff threw to the open guy. Yeah, no worries, man. But they did show the review from New York, and when they show that one, it does look like they might have got it right. Moving on to this one, though. 1st and 10. Lions again, shotgun. Goff gonna throw it out. Throw it to Dan Skipper, who drops it. There is a flag on the play, though. My guess is a legal formation against Detroit. Multiple people in motion. you know, I get the Dan Skipper thing, and I don't mean this to be mean, guys, but I just don't see where the value is in it. So now you're facing a 1st and 15. Let's see what the Lions can do with 4:13 to go. Tight formation, Goff under center, split receivers, 1 high, 1 low with tight ends high side. Play action pass. Goff's going to drop it back to Gibbs, who's going to get about 3 yards. So, all right, 2nd and about 12. Lions, man, if they get some first downs here, that'd be great. Let the defense rest. Keep pushing the Cowboys defense. And you know what? Get touchdowns. Gibbs, since the start of the 23 season, 4,655 yards. 2nd in the NFL. All right, another shotgun. 2 high, 1 low. Lions going to drop it off on a pass to St. Brown, who's going to get a first down a little bit more. Stephon, he's going to take it down to about the 6-yard. Well, let's make it the 8-yard line. St. Brown wants to smell the glove, wants to make sure he smelled the field from Ford. And hey, Detroit Lions, first down. Who are our tight ends? You know, that feels like that should be a Jeopardy question there, Bo. Who are the Detroit Lions tight ends in this game? Thank not God, thank Amon-Ra. How about that? All right. And just like that, the Lions getting into the red zone again. Goff, 7 out of 10. Under center at the 8-yard line. Tesla in with multiple other people. They're going to hand it off on a jet sweep to Jay Powell. Jay Wow, who dives in the end zone. Did he get in? They're saying no. They're marking him out and thinking about the 1-yard line. Let's see on the replay here. And I don't know. I think he might be in. No, all right. They show it there. The foot is out at the 1.5-yard line. Nope, good call. Very good call. All right. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Lions 2nd and goal. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs, who's going to stumble his way into the end zone for the Detroit Lions. Touchdown. He wasn't, but they did show he stepped out. Yeah, Jim, you're right. He stepped out. Touchdown Gibbs, TD. Yes, indeed. Now he's in. Hey, gotta like it when we score touchdowns. Lions answered the bad, I guess, depending on your point of view, call by going ahead and getting in there. Scoring a touchdown. And here's the extra point. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. Lions are going to take a 10-3 lead with 2:14 left in the opening stanza. Tesla got a block. He did. So what do you got? Frazier is moving people. Brian can't call that one back. No, you can't. No, you can indeed. Williams just missed, but Gibbs makes up for it. Yes, indeed. TD it was. All righty. Lions, way to respond there. Coming back and getting the touchdown. Can't call that one back. No, indeed.
Bryson kept you cool. Very nice. CD Lamb breaking those DB's ankles is not very nice. But those Browns, maybe next year, Mr. Green.
All right, guys. Got to do a few things here. Sorry, this is coaching related.
Fixes his hair. Doesn't know why he picks such an ugly shirt, but knows he can do more with his money. Ryan.
All right, had to text somebody. So here's what it is. All right, let's get down to it. Lions defense, not looking too bad to start this game. Can they do more, though? We'll find out. Mega hustle. You can tell refs didn't want to count that Gibbs touchdown. Yeah, you can have your theories about the refs, but I'd say at this point we all get it. Boat Duke Crew that have on Amazon, we are well ahead of Coach. Please keep our comments a bit on hold. I'm watching on Amazon, just so you guys know. I don't know. I'm watching it live on Amazon. The one thing I will say is there is a delay from when I say something to when you guys receive it. So that's the only thing I can say. I'm just watching it on Amazon Prime, just like you guys. Wonder one thing I could do. Amazon. Wonder if maybe if I watched on the computer, maybe it would have a faster feed. I don't know. Let me see. Amazon Prime. Let me see if I can do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try that. Never even thought about watching on the computer versus the. Hold on. I'm trying to do this while on air with you guys. Let's see if it's any faster than the TV. If I can log in. I don't know. I'm trying this while we're in the commercial here. Let's see. Try. All right. All right. Well, I will just have to keep watching the TV. Anyways, they're up to about the 30-yard line before Nowoski and others take him down. All right, I'll mess with this more during halftime. So sorry about that, guys. All right, Thomas, why is Montgomery not in? Let's see, on cold line situations that I don't know, but Gibbs got in for the touchdown. So hey, can't do better than that, right? All right, Dak Prescott has it at the 30, tight formation, 2 receivers low, 1 running back behind, and he's going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball, I should say, and they're going to get about 5-6 yards on first down before multiple Lions defenders bring him on down. Yeah, I never even thought about watching on the computer, but I'll have to switch over to my account, I think. So, yeah, anyways, all right. Worry about it later. One thing at a time, right? All right, Dak Prescott in a split formation. He's going to hand it off again. Lions defenders are going to bring him down, but he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. All right, it is 3rd and 1 with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go in the opening stanza. Cowboys, tight formation again, man in motion, and it's going to be a play action. Lions defend it fairly well, but still get the completion and for a first down. Illinois with a reception there. Lions took away the first read. Prescott had to go to the second or the third read, and hey, they got the first down. Time for a turnover? Oh, yeah, I'll go with that. I love you, Coach. You crack me up. Hey, sometimes I try to make it fun for everybody. I'm a good 2 plays hitting coach. Nothing I can do about it, man. Nothing I can do, unfortunately. So I'm just watching it live on TV, but I get you may have a faster feed than me. I know I ran into that before with the Sarge, Tony Libretto, where I want to say it was the Lions versus the Chiefs, the first game of the year. It was 2 years ago, where he was doing the live cast with me, and he got frustrated because my feed on Amazon Prime was faster than his feed. So it is what it is. All right, end of the first quarter, and it's 10 Detroit, 3 against the Cowboys. All right, so we're going to commercials into the first quarter. We're pretty good. I'd say Great Lakes. What do you got? $60 T-shirt left on. These ads are funny. Ellis can't stay with pre-cut. I'll go with that. Come on, Denver. We'll see with that.
And they game plan for this one. They're going to USPS around the Vantage Service. He is locked in. What a handle. You love to see that kind of team.
I need a 7-year-old.
All right, sorry, guys. I've got to do some coaching stuff. My apologies. A little distracted tonight.
Mom's closed up shop. Peace out, y'all. Oh my God, that's Mom.
told her not to go off those hormones.
All right. Well, what do we got here? String theory. My Amazon feed is the same as your Amazon feed, but we do live in the same town. Hey, there you go. Ski, what do you got? What's up, Dan? What's up, Ski? How you doing? Exclamation point. Let's see. Defense is slowing them down. Keep them from quick strikes. Yes, indeed. Indeed, they do. Joe, what do you got? Let's go, Lions. I like the way you're thinking. Frank, punch that football out. Wouldn't that be great? Hookadoo. I took over for Jason and put up my tree of destiny today. I'll go with that. Let's see. Up north, it's funny how Gibbs and Monty don't sit next to each other much anymore. It is what it is, man. I mean, it happens, unfortunately. Trim Reaper, who will make the big game-changing interception? Let's find out. All will be revealed today.
Thank you so much. I was about to say that.
All right. I'm just ready for the game to get back. I'm calling out Derek Barnes. Hey, he made a pretty good play, didn't he, earlier? And then there was another where he was used as a defensive end on a passing down. He got some good pressure pretty quick on Prescott. Let's hope he can keep that up. Skipper play was hilarious. Hey, I'm glad we got past that and into the end zone. Let's see, Brian, laughing out loud, the Orlowski USPS commercial should have him running out the door. That's a fair thought. Trimmer, I'm calling out Derek Barnes. Breeze, how many times do the announcers even say the ref's call was wrong? Always with the Lions. So you're not wrong, man. Let's see, who else? Trim Reaper, think Derek is due for a big play. That would be great. Coach, Tiny K, I said that Sonic and Knuckles, I noticed a couple of games ago. Yes, I think you're right with that. It's the Mountain Dew. Good for your skin. It is good for my skin. At least I'd like to think so. All right, back to the game. It is 2nd and 7. You got 2 to the high side, 1 to the low side, running back in the gap. Lions bring a blitz with, Brian Branch. Escapes one tackle, doesn't escape multiple others, and they're going to bring him down for about a 1-yard gain. Maybe a yard and a half. Third down. All right. 3rd and 6. 2 to the high side, 2 to the low side, running back to the high side as well. Now motioning a third guy down low. So single high up top. Dak Prescott on a little pressure, quick release. Comes down to being able to tackle him. He doesn't bring him down, and unfortunately, Lamb takes off. Robertson had a hand on him. Couldn't bring CeeDee Lamb down, though. Instead of holding him too short of the first down, Lamb was able to break away and get the big down. Had their opportunities there. Nowoski, I don't know if anybody else knows that. Nowoski was being used as a defensive end that time. Lions trying to get more speed on the field, obviously, to get up to the quarterback. There's a jet sweep. Barnes cannot get him, but you know who does? Avonte Maddox brings him down after about a 4-yard gain. Thomas Harper has been ruled out with a concussion. And, hey, I just hope he's okay. All right, 2nd and 6. 13 and a half minutes to go. Prescott under center, making a line adjustment. Davenport is your defensive end on the high side, standing up, by the way. Another handoff. Lions get some initial pressure. Don't bring him down until he gets about 2, maybe 3 yards. Stand up about a 3rd and 4. Roughly. All right, let's see what the Lions can do here. And there's a pitch out to the running back. Lions in pursuit. Several Lions over pursue, unfortunately, and Dallas gets the first down. I thought Anzalone was going to be able to get there to bring him down, but he overran the play, and unfortunately, Dallas got the first down. Yeah, he had to get around the blocker, took him on, but yeah, I think it was Campbell that. Okay, I see. My bad. Anzalone took out the blocker, but then, yeah, Campbell just over pursued there. Apologies. 1st and 10. 2 to the high side. Dak Prescott's going to play action pass. He's looking, and it's actually caught. Good coverage by the Lions, but still about a 6-yard gain.
His body puts it up high away from Maddox, where the tight end at 6'7", 270 can go up and make that play on the football. Good play action call there on 1st and 10 by Shelby.
All right, run play up the middle is going to be brought down short of the first down, but it's going to set up about a 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Come on, Detroit. Let's get after it. Maddox is flying around. Yeah, there you go. 3rd and 1. They're going to get the first down on the quarterback keep. And, hey, they got about a 2-yard gain there. Under 11 minutes to go in the second quarter, the first half. All right, Lions defense, come on now. Let's get a stop here. They're at the 15-yard line. They're down by 7. Man in motion is Lamb to the high side. Dak rolling out on a play-action pass, looking for his 3rd option down the field and out of bounds. Flournoy, again, the intended receiver. He's not the first read. I don't even think he was the second read. And unfortunately, Brian Branch is slow to get up. He's up. But as you guys know, he's got that toe injury. Looks like he's powering through it, though. Good decaf. There you go. None. Pressure. I'll go with that. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Lions showing man. Lions sending a blitz. Here comes the blitz. And it's a probably, yeah, I know the announcer's talking about it. He's probably lucky he dropped it. Otherwise, they would have lost about 5 yards. Lucky it wasn't a fumble. Lions defense came after him, though. Something we really haven't seen a ton of in the last month is Lions blitzes. Muhammad on the field, Campbell on the field, Barnes on the field. 3rd and 10. Let's hear it for the Lions defense. Let's rise on up. 3rd and 10. Dak in an empty backfield. 2 high, 3 low. Lions do not bring a blitz, but there's pressure, and he goes down. Muhammad gets to him. Big Mo is counting the cash and making it rain, and Dak Prescott's dropped on the play. That's going to set up a 4th down. Can't give him time for reads? No, good call with that. Decaf indeed. Field goal is just good.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max together for $19.99 a month.
We will face this together as a family. This tour is just one every single one of us all put together. The drama begins.
All right. Sorry, guys. Still trying to deal with some coaching stuff, so trying to get that done.
The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle plans starting at $19.99 a month.
So, the whole stadium This car insurance to save people hundreds. Tickets. Only pay for what you need.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway.
All right. Sorry, guys. Just with the season starting, I've got to address some situations with stuff. So, unfortunately, kids will be kids. All right. Fine. Now at pick 7. Wouldn't that be something? How about a fumble 8? Pierce, Trim, I thought we had a safety. Whose fault? I will say this, and again, for those who haven't watched this before, I try to be as nonpartisan when it comes to the officials as I can be. When they showed the replay that New York looked at to reverse the safety call, I do think they got it right. The angle we were all originally shown definitely made it look like the ball was behind the line, at least part of it, which would be a safety. But when they showed the angle that New York looked at and eventually waved it off, I think they got it right. Trimmer, good job, D. Let's go, Lions, says JR. I concur. All the above. All right. Getting back after it. And there's the kick by Dallas. Detroit going to receive it at about the 3-yard line. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. He's going to come to the 25. Ooh, and brought down about the 20, we'll say 29-yard line. Right around there. Span forward with the tackle there. Amon St. Brown on your screen. St. Brown, hey, he's made some plays tonight. Not that we expect anything less from the Sun God. And after this game, he'll have 10 days of rest. But you got to get through this game first. Lions will get a mini bye. So will the Cowboys, to be fair. But we're only worried about the Lions. St. Brown is out there along with J. Powell, J. Wow. Lions got a 4-point lead, trying to make it more. Tight formation. Goff ain't going to change. Tesla out there with St. Brown. Looks like Monty. Play action pass. Lions got all sorts of time. He looks, he checks, and throws it in the dirt. Bold strategy by Goff there to throw it in the dirt.
Absolutely. Boy, Goff there, I think he took a peek there at JMO because the free safety hesitated, kind of bit on the tight end.
All right. So, sorry, guys. Again, trying to handle multiple duties here. Had Jamison Williams long. Oh, missed it. All right. Well, moving on to the next play. Empty backfield and penalty flag on the Lions. False start. 71 jumped. Frazier in on the play and jumped on the play. Colin is out. Frazier is in because of all the pressures that Colin was giving up. At any rate, though, 2nd and 15 now. Empty backfield. Frazier, he blocked him there. Giving Gibbs some time. Gibbs spins, and he's going to be brought down about 2 yards shy of the first down. 13-yard pickup. Frazier, the rookie, in. And, hey, at least the first one, he pancaked the dude. All right, Trim Reaper. Rules for me, but not for thee. Ooh, I might have to write that one down. Lone Wolf, Miles is making a difference in the offensive line. Let's hope he continues to do that. All I have to say is keep Muhammad in. Hey, I like it. I do wonder if they'll rotate him a lot just because, we want to keep him fresh or whatever. All right, 2nd and short. All right, shotgun dropping it off and looking for a flag. There is no flag, apparently. Jamison Williams trying to make a play for it, but they say nay. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like a jump by Dallas. Again, the referees showing themselves in the game. Dallas Cowboys jumped and then didn't jump, apparently. All I can say is the refs are showing up on two very big plays now. No, he's in the neutral zone. Yeah, Goff's pointing it out. Yeah, referees are not having a good look here tonight. But you know what? You got to play through it. You've got to play through it.
Get a free chance at a daily reward every day on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours.
All right.
Smith is a legendary football and dancing star, but he also has Geico like a regular person. So we had one translate. The whole routine was instated.
His last insurance company wasn't doing it for him.
So this box had to try.
He switched to Geico.
Like 5, 6, 7, 8, $900.
He saved over $900 by switching.
You're not Emmett Smith, but we'll treat you like him. It feels good to get the star treatment. It feels good to Geico.
All right. Again, apologies for being a little distracted tonight. Just got to keep handling coaching duties. So, all right. I got to stay positive. Yeah, I mean, it stinks that they didn't call it. But what do you do? I mean, you got to move on to the next play. Sean, refs stink as usual, making calls or not making calls. They do seem to choose when they make the calls. Unbelievable. I'll go with that. All right, sorry, I have to respond to the athletic director. All right, see, 54, jumping off sides. I agree. Independent Aquaman looks like I spoke too soon. Announcers are back to lying against the Lions again. Hey, sometimes you do get things right, though, right? Brian, it is less fun when it's just so obvious. We got to stay strong, brothers, 100%. Yeah, we'll lose if you let that become the distraction. Anthony, looks like a clear offsides to me. I would agree. Doesn't matter what you and I think. It matters what the refs think. And therein lies the problem. All righty. Get back this one. Dallas at the 21-yard line, down by 4. Dak rolls out. Play action. He's going to take a hit while he throws and gets a wide open receiver. Reed gets beat by Lamb for a big gain on the play. 38-yard gain on the play. Dak had too much time and Reed couldn't keep up with Lamb. Now, the good part is probably should have got a penalty on Brian Branch that the refs didn't call. So take the advantage when you get it. Dak under another pressure. He got pressured. He's going to throw it away. Boy, that almost looked like a lateral to me. Wasn't that kind of behind him? Anyway, multiple people on that pressure forces a second down and 10. I think it went backwards. That's a big loss if it is. That's a backward pass. I'd be challenging that. That'd be a loss of about 10 yards.
So alertly covered. And then they put the ball back at the 42. It's a loss of 16 on the play. Second and 26.
All right, second and 26. Shotgun formation. Dak's going to get it out. He's going to get about 7, maybe 8 of the yards back to Lamb. It's going to set up a third and, boy, I'm doing the math in my head here. We'll say 18. Maybe I'm right with that. Reed about to get burnt. It happens. Time for a big play on the defense. Hey, they just gave you one. Let's hope we can do another one. Sean, it is pretty obvious the NFL has instructed the refs to call for Dallas. Let's hope we don't give them an opportunity to make more calls then. All right, third and 21 here. Bring the heat. Don't give them time. How do you help out a secondary? You don't give them time, but they're only going to rush 3 apparently. Aleem in the middle. You got Muhammad and Hutch, and then you're going to send Barnes on the delay up the middle. He's got all sorts of time. He's under a little bit of pressure. He's just going to throw it short at the line of scrimmage. He makes, he gets about a 5-yard gain. And there's a fumble. It looks like Lions football. Big Jack the Hammer Campbell knocks it loose. And just like that, the Lions, with 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go until halftime, have to, they got to be pretty happy about that. Campbell punches it out. It's a loose ball. It's a rugby scrum. And Brian Branch comes up with it. That's right, Lions. Going that way. All right, Lions. Let's go put 7 up. And not, I want a 7 up. I'm saying go put 7 on the board. Of course, this is the Dew crew, not the 7 up crew. All right. Lions, 53 yards away from pay dirt. Goff under center. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs going to take it outside. Not a big gain, but he's going to stumble forward for about 2. There's a flag on the play. Hold on Detroit. Number 70, Skipper. Boy, he's on the opposite side of it, too. Ivy. First and 20 now. All right, though. You still got the 3 downs, maybe 4. Goff. You can't see the formation. Shotgun 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back high side. Goff making a line, checking adjustment on the, looks like a delayed blitz. And we're going to get false start on Detroit. Rutledge on the false start. All right, let's see what we do here with now 5:50 and ticking. Another shotgun. Same setup, same play. Goff drops back. He's going to dump it off to Tesla, who gets us back up to the 40. Set up about, second and, I'm trying to think here, about 18. Second and 17, even better. All right. Let's see what we can do here. 2 to the high side, 2 to the low side, and it's going to be play action pass. Goff's got time. He's going to throw it down the field, and it's a first down catch by J. Wow. J. Mama. First down. Detroit Lions say first and 25. Not a problem. We want more passing yards. Jay Powell, Jameson Williams breaks the first guy. Look at that footwork, man. From where he was as a rookie coming in here, even he could say a senior in college, whatever you want to say, his footwork has improved exponentially. He would not have comeback routes like that coming in. All right, getting back to it. Goff's got some time. He's going to throw another one deep down the field. And a little too far for Jay Powell, Jay Wow. Into double coverage, but he took the deep shot. Second and 10. J-Mo is blasting indeed. You can't cover them all. Love it. There you go. When a beep from Hookadoo. Goff is 10 out of 16, 122. 3 rushes for Gibbs, 18 yards and touchdown. St. Brown, 2 receptions for 33 yards. Lions need to eat up this clock, get into the end zone, and not give Dallas the ball back in this half. Goff, another shotgun, 3 to the low side, 1 high side, and a running back. Blitz is coming off the running back. And you know what? Monty's going to break a few tackles. He's going to drag a few people. He's at the 10, the 5, into the end zone. David Montgomery's ended up hurt. Hey, sometimes you got to have a little fun, right?
That's what allowed him to get into the teeth of that defense, and that's what Montgomery brings. The physicality. We know about Diggs, how quick and elusive he is, and there's his partner showing how physical and tough he can be at that second, third level of that defense. Now Page for the extra point with 4.5 to the half, which is good. And the Lions stretch their advantage, take advantage of the bubble. At least 17-6.
Sorry, guys. Still doing coaching stuff. All right. Well, how about that for a game? Now, hey, Brian, that was beautiful. I agree. Both 17-6 Lions, despite the zebra factor. Coach Tony K, hey there, Monty, go! Exclamation point. They snuck him real easy and smooth. They did. And, man, give him credit. He broke a tackle. Just, where's this team been? Maybe they just need a little fresh Mountain Dew. Maybe they had that, off-brand Mountain Dew and not the Dew Crew approved Circle K Dew. Independent Aquaman, now who was saying the Lions aren't playing Montgomery this game? There you go. Joe, what about Miles Frazier? He's doing pretty dang good in there. I agree. And again, I got to do this while trying to do coaching duty on the phone and doing the announcing, so I'll have to wait till I rewatch it to really give a fair assessment. Colleen, here's what you'd say. He played 8 snaps. He gave up 4 pressures. I can only say that's not good in my opinion. Frazier looks to be a significant upgrade. Also brings into question when Christian Mahogany returns in about a week. What do you do with all these guys? Jess is styling and profiling. Trim Reaper, where are all my haters questions this positivity? There you go. Jim, Colleen, and Skipper having a problem or two. Well, it might be. Cutting it close. Go Lions. Woo! Bo. But they sprung that Monty TD, but the power of Knuckles is on display. Exclamation point. Carrie, now you cause Dallas to have all the pressure on their back. Let's keep it there. JK, my drinky poo tasting better? There you go, my friend. All right. Well, hey, it's a good start, but it's not a good end to the game. So, I can only say this as a coach. If you can build a lead, you need to maintain that lead and keep playing through and through. So we'll go from there. All right, they're talking about some Dallas stuff. Not that we're surprised. The Lions don't really get talked about much, do they? All right, Kenny Clark coming on over. Yeah, first-round picks, yada, yada, yada. And then Quentin Williams, yeah. Well, all I can say about the Quentin Williams trade is, hey, it probably helped both teams. So good for them. It doesn't really do anything for the Lions. All right, here's the kick. It's going to be fielded at the 9. He's at the 15, the 20, 25. Is that past the 40? Past the 50? If there's a flag on the play, thankfully. Jake Bates is hurt on the play, by the way. He took a bit of a shot. Blocking the backs, we're going to bring it back, but hopefully Jake Bates is okay. Holding on the receiving team. My bad. I thought I saw a block in the back. All right, Lions fans. Let's see what the defense can do from here. Let's see who can do. All the commentators at NFL are talking Dallas up. Kiss my bahootie. I'll go with that. Pierce, did Bates just get hurt? I hope he's okay, but he was down on the ground at least momentarily. Flag, yes, indeed. Frank, Not only did the Lions create a turnover, they turned into 7. Ooh, NFL Network indeed. Let's see. Our kicker is down. Holy smokes. Hopefully he's okay. They haven't said anything about him, so we'll wait and see. All right, they're back at the 20. Dak drops back. He's looking. He's going to chuck it down to the running back who's left completely wide open, and he's going to stumble forward for about 5 yards. Does Williams. Trying to get you guys a Jake Bates update. If you guys get it first, just go ahead and throw it in the comment section. I only saw him down for a second, so I can't say he was hurt, but he just had that look, and then nobody said anything, so I'm assuming he's okay. All right, 2nd and 5, under 4 minutes to go now until halftime. Split receivers, one high, one low, tight end to the high side, 2 backs in the backfield. Dak drops back. He's under a little bit of pressure. Comeback route. Lamb shakes the first guy. Gets, he's going to get it up the field. Again, Lions playing man-to-man, and CeeDee Lamb is having a day. Against Reed, I thought. Let's check it out here. It's a tough one to make. Reed makes him pay, and Brian Branch, along with Captain Jack Campbell, brings him down. Meek Robinson just hanging out with Pickens. 1st and 10, 3:10 to go before halftime. They're at the 46-yard line, tight formation again. Dak Prescott's going to hand it off. He's going to go up the middle for about 3 yards. Dallas gets the ball to start the third quarter. Lions still got to worry about this half before we worry about that. It is 2nd and 7. 2:43 to go. Dallas has all 3 timeouts. Lions have all 3 timeouts. Dak in a shotgun, 2 high, 2 low with a tight end and a running back, also to the low side. And there's the snap. He's dropping back. He's under a little bit of pressure. He's going to bomb it downfield. He's got one-on-one. Incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. PI. Pass interference going to bring it down to about the 1-2 yard line. Followed by both teams on the play. That will be a win for Detroit. Replay the down. How about that? It's not often you get to see that one, but hey, I'll take it. Hands to the face, nearly knocked the Muhammad's helmet off, and we're going to replay 2nd down. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be beat by him one-on-one, though, so that's the hard part. Lions don't really have other answers there. All right, shotgun again, 3 to the high side with the tight end, 1 low side receiver with the running back. Lions again, going to face it here. 2nd down run is going to give up about 4, set up about a 3rd and 3. This may take us down to the 2-minute warning. And that will be the case on a 3rd and 4, 2-minute warning. All right. While there's the 2-minute warning, I'm going to get a little bit more water. Be right back.
So you decided to practice your celebration dance. Like, really practice. Only to realize you were never all alone. Haynes never feels uncomfortable.
No, you got to get Jerry to stop drafting players with food names. In the last 2 years, you've had Cooks, lamb, bass, and red wine. That's not a roster. That's a 3-course French dinner.
Nobody actually believes football's a conspiracy to sell food. Look at them. They're working.
That boy eat.
Look, I'm not saying that the Dallas Cowboys are barbecue sales, but it's getting real hard to keep convincing people that football's not selling food.
Football makes you hungry. Order Uber Eats.
So you check it twice. Nissan puts everybody on. No wonder we're J.D. Power's number one in UP. Nissan to your list at the Nissan Year End event. Get through as an year with SUV for well qualified buyers.
Still squinting at a big game on a lackluster screen? Time for a new play. Upgrade to the TCL Q87K Ultra Bright QD Mini LED TV. On sale now. In week 12, quarterback Davis Mills gained to the lead with a pair of touchdown passes, including one to Christian Kirk. And defensive end Will Henderson had 2.5 of the team's record 8 sacks to seal the Texans' win over the Bills. Bring on the TCL Q87K.
All right, Ben.
On sale now at TCL.com.
All right, back. Sorry, I got to drink a lot of water. Defense is playing good. Yeah, I mean, I get, the three receivers for Dallas, they're going to be a matchup problem for everybody, basically. There's going to be very few teams that are going to have great man-to-man coverages. All right, here we go. Getting back at it. 3rd and 4, 2-minute warning. Lions and man, shotgun, 2 high, 1 low. Lions bring a bit of a blitz, not enough of a blitz, and it is caught just enough for the first down. All righty. All right. Shotgun formation, 1 high, 2 low, running back to the low side as well. Lions 4-man pressure, 1-on-1 to the outside, and it's out of bounds. Lamb had beat Robinson again, or I shouldn't say again, but he beat Robinson on the play. Reed the time before. Let's just face it. Lamb's a problem for this Lions secondary. And man-to-man. Robinson's giving up size, and he gets eyes in the backfield instead of keeping an eye on his man. Read the body language, I think we always used to say. When he starts going up for the catch, you know it's coming. 2nd and 10, 1:25 to go. Can the Lions get another stop? Shotgun 2 low, 1 high. There's the snap. Quick snap and caught. This time on Raquel Singh for about 8 yards. And there is a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be against Dallas. I think they're going to call offensive pass interference. Yes, it is. Face mask. He grabbed it and turned his head. You don't get to see that often, but hey, what do you know? He did it. I mean, again, for those who don't watch it a lot, I try to be nonpartisan when it comes to the penalties. I don't try to be a homer. You got the guy's face mask and he turned his head. I mean, it is what it is. All right. Here we go. Shotgun, 2nd and 25 now with 1:19 to go. Empty backfield, 2 high, 3 low. Lions showing man, and there's the snap. Hutchinson gets blasted. It's going to be caught on a slant pattern. I think it's Lamb is 88. Yes, it is. He's going to get about 10 of the yards back. 3rd and 15 now. Detroit called a timeout, if I understand this correctly. Not what I would have done, but they don't ask me. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah, Hutch got blasted. 3rd and 15. Detroit rolling the dice here a little bit by calling that timeout. I personally wish they won it, but again, they don't ask me. All right, doesn't matter. It happened. So move on to the next one. You got single high looking coverage from Avonte Maddox. Shotgun out of Dak Prescott. 2 low with a running back, 1 high. And here's the pressure. Not enough pressure. It's going to be completed. And he's going to be brought down about 4 yards shy of the first down. And this is why I didn't want the Lions to call a timeout there. Let Dallas do their own work, man. Don't help them out. Now they're probably going to go for it on 4th down. And not that they might not have before, but we'll see. 4th and 4, looks like they're not going to go for it. They're going to go for the field goal. Brandon Aubrey. He's missed 3 from 60+, in case you're not reading it on your own TV. Let's see what they do here. This would cut it to 1 score, in essence, if he makes it, with 17-9, with 55 seconds left before halftime. 55-yard field goal. All right, let's see. We're waiting to look. He's got it, man. He's got a pretty straight shot here. See what shakes out here. There's the snap and the kick. It's up there. It's out there, and it's good. We got a 17-9 ball game. 50 seconds to go. Davis says, scratch that. What do you got? I'm trying to suck it up, Dan, see if I can get free mod privileges. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Well, I don't really know what privileges being a mod gets you, but hey, if you want to apply for the job, let me know, my friend. Davis, why call a timeout if you aren't calling one now? All right. Let's see, Jake Cade. Timeout for miscommunications, I think. Could be. Yeah. You want to make sure everything's clean on the play? That could be. All right, so you think if I were the Lions, I would totally ask you, Coach. Hey, might be, man. Joe, rough. Asking time, there could be. Davis, Hutch just got tossed. Come on, brother. Need you to get going. Agreed. Joe, I love you, Rocky Singh. They found a diamond in the rough with him. They might have, man. Him and Anzalone have worked out pretty well. All right. Let's see if TK85 can take it to the house. There's the windup and the kick. It's going to be to the deep high side of the field. And he's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a spin move at about the 26-yard line. 1 time out to go, Detroit. 45 seconds. Let's see what the Lions elect to do here. All right. Dallas had the ball 18 minutes, 13 seconds. Lions, 11 minutes, 14 seconds. Hey, I guess you can get a little bit more time in possession. Maybe let the defense rest a little bit more. Maybe give them some delicious nachos at halftime. All right, shotgun Goff's going to take it. He's going to throw it out into the wing, and St. Brown is out of bounds on the play. Pickup of about 6, maybe 5 on the play. 40 seconds to go. Let's see if we take a deep shot to maybe Tesla or, man, I don't know. How about Gibbs in a wheel route? Or how about J. Wow, just on a deep shot? Whatever it is, we got 1 timeout and 2nd and 6. 40 seconds to go until halftime. Shotgun formation, 3 low, 1 high with a running back to the high side, and Goff takes the snap. He drops back. He's got time. He throws it on a check down route to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to make some moves, and he's up near midfield. He's got the ball, though, and yes, they're calling him down. 30 seconds to go. He hands it to the official. Hurry up mode, fire drill, if you would, please. And there's a snap to Goff. Goff's going to drop it off again to St. Brown. Can he get out of bounds? He gets out of bounds and a first down. 17 seconds to go. Hey, Dallas maybe caught off guard with some of that. Good for them. The Duke crew makes it easy, though. Hey, how about that? Get that 3. Let's see. Nobody runs draw plays anymore. You might be right with that. Let's get Legatron a chance. I'm down with that. Bates looks okay. Yeah, I'd agree with you there. He looks like he was styling on the sideline, winking at some people up in the stands. All right. Shotgun 2 low, 1 high. Running back high side. There's the snap. Goff drops back. He's going to check it out of bounds. Wise move there. Didn't have anything easy, so why make it hard on yourself? 13 seconds left. Goff listening for the play call from Let's see, MCDC. Matt Eberflus on the sidelines. Lions fans know him from this time in Chicago. All right. And a timeout for Dallas. Also, those who don't know, I'll bring up speed at halftime. Typically take off a little bit, go do a few things, rest the vocal cords a little bit. Again, no Professor Steele. He's got professoring duties tomorrow morning. So I'll be solo on that one. All right. Getting back to it. All right. Back at it now.
Try to catch up to Philly in their own division, no question. Lions really looking at a wild card behind both Chicago and Green Bay.
All right, shotgun again. One high. Check that. Two high, two low, running back low. Goff under a little bit of pressure. Swings it. Deep shot. Looked like pass interference to me. They call pass interference. And that's going to be a Detroit Lions first down. 10 seconds to go. Man, I mean, you might have a shot here. You got a timeout. I think they're marking around the 20. We'll see. All right, he's at the maybe not the 20, but we'll say the 25, maybe the 30-yard line. So easily within range now. You still got a timeout, though. First and 10. Dallas probably just playing to prevent a touchdown here. Goff in empty backfield. He drops back. He's going to take a deep shot. Deep down and unfortunately just a little off. Tesla was open on the play. Goff got hit on the throw. And again, game of inches. You had your shot. Tesla was open. All right. Bates from 47. Yes, he was wide open. A TD here would have been devastating. It would have been. Dallas going to call a timeout. I'm feeling TD. Man, game of inches, right? 4 seconds to go. Probably taking the wise move here with the with going for the 3. Did have it though. I know there'll be people that'll probably they'll probably have all sorts of people talking about that. Probably coming after Goff, but you know what? It happens. All right. 47-yard attempt. Here's the snap. It's up there. It's out there. It's good there. Hey, I was 100% sure. Lions going to go into halftime 20-9. How about that? And Dallas does get the ball to start the second half. All right, it is halftime, Duke Crew. I'm going to go, get something to eat for dinner, get a little bit more water, be back in, we'll say, about 8 to 10 minutes. Hopefully you guys don't mind that, but keep the comment section going. Keep having a little fun, and I'll see you guys back here in just a few. I'll even play maybe a little bit of music. See if I can... All right, Duke Crew back, and let me figure out how to turn off the music. Hey, there you go. All right, who's ready for the second half? I think we're gonna have a little fun with this one. How many of you, go ahead and let me know when we talked about the game. I get we all want to say Lions can win every game, but what did you think of that first half? Dan Campbell and the team, they came up with a few things. What did you think about Miles Frazier? It's only a quarter and a half, so we don't want him to put an S on his chest just yet. But we can all probably agree Colleen was not doing well in that first half of the first half. Got beat. I want to say gave up 4 pressures on 8 dropbacks. That's not a good rate. After that, man, it looked like the Lions' offensive line actually looked pretty decent. Bo, JG is calling a great game. I'll go with that. Game from the line of scrimmage. Dre Day, the Lions were never in a good position to go for it on 4th, except for that 4th and 2 on the 40-yard line. Really wanted them to go for it. If we would have went for it and didn't get it, oh my goodness, the Lions fans would have been all over the place. So it is what it is, man. Let's see. Agreed, Bo. Ryan, glad to see Montgomery in there with a 35-yard TD. Yeah, man, what a heck of a run for him. String theory, if Detroit plays at this level, this team is going to be it's going to be a good night. I'll go with that. Go, Pack, go. We're all going to be cheering them on. All right, we'll be back in just a couple seconds here. There's one last thing I got to do before the second half. Give me just a moment, if you please.
My drive, my commitment. Making my presence felt.
Making an impact on and off the field. These cleats gave me a platform, a way to help others. Now I wear my heart on it. That's why I'm proud to represent the National Medal of Honor Museum Foundation.
When you lift up families, you lift up communities. That's why I started the Lionheart Foundation. I started Neon Streamers to lift up kids that need help. We go to hospitals. We give bikes away. We have pizza parties. We have basketball games. Give an opportunity, give a mentorship. Pour back into those who poured into me. so the next generation can find their own way. I will continue to make my community a better place, running towards a better future, leaving big footprints for other people to follow. Hear my footsteps. Hear my footsteps. Hear my footsteps. This is my cause.
All right, back. Hey, we still got commercials, but we got to be pretty close to the game being back, I would think. Any predictions for the final score of the game? Let me know. But, hey, Lions, we can come out and get a stop and no score. You know, hey, you've rolled the dice if you're Kelvin Shepard. You've rolled the dice a whole lot on leaving a bunch of your cornerbacks on the island. You guys get it. I get it. It's a bad matchup for just about every secondary in the NFL. There's a reason why Dak has been on fire. The Lions actually think have done a pretty good job against him. We'll see if it holds up in the second half. You know, but you just need a couple plays here and there from that defense. This offense is going and doing a pretty good job. Let's hope they can keep it up. Seems like we're coming back on Amazon Prime. It is 20-9, but Dallas does start with the ball. Let's see what we can do here. We've got all sorts of refereeing questionable things, and while we're all going to talk about, hey, the safety that wasn't, I can only give you my opinion. Once they showed the review angle that the NFL offices looked at, I can only say they probably got it right. The false start, okay, they blew that one. But I will also say this for the officiating crew. They had the cojones to throw an offensive pass interference or face mask call that, you know, let's be honest, that impacted the game just as much. So you've got one at least really bad call against the Lions and probably one good call for the Lions. So come to your pieces with that, whether you're a favorite or not. You can see the great one, Barry Sanders, in the stands, doing something there up in the stands, and I can't really tell what it is. Jake Bates seems okay. We had some questions if he was hurt, and we're getting ready to start this third quarter. There's the kick. It's up there. It's out there. It's going to be caught at the 5-yard line. Man, he's really mastered that safety area. All right, he's going to be brought down about the 31-yard line. Nice job with the Lions D. Let's also talk about that Lions D. Being the year, special teams weren't so special. You know what? It's been pretty special as of late, the last couple games. Dan Campbell talking to reporters. Yes, you can see he's got some chew in the mouth. He does enjoy that stuff. Let's see what we can do here. One half away from having the Lions fans, everybody got off the wagon, come storming back on. Lions going to do DJ against CD Lamb on top of your screen in a shotgun formation, man-to-man coverage. Looks like you got Brian Branch, single high coverage, 2 to the low side. Now man in motion, 3 to the high side. There's the snap. Dak's got it, checks it out. It's tipped and picked off. And Derek Barnes got it. He's going to the 20, the 15, and he's out of bounds about the 15 to 14-yard line. How about that for a start to the second half? Oh, my goodness. The Lions made a deflection, and big Derek Barnes came down with it, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling down the sidelines. Meek the Freak got his hands up, and Derek Barnes getting his freak on as he takes off the ball, showing that sprinter speed. How did he not run over Dak Prescott there? Get a free hit on the quarterback. He's going to get burned on film duty by everybody saying, man, a quarterback brought you down. Let's see if the Lions can turn this into points, though. Great start to the second half. 12 seconds in. Turnovers. Cowboys 2, Lions 0. Let's keep it that way. All right, they're going to mark him out at the 14-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 to the high side, 1 to the low side. Goff making a check change alignment. Gibbs to his low side. Cowboys going to send 4. Goff's in a single out route to Jameson Williams. Maybe gave up a yard or 2 on it, but got about 3 in totality on that play. Meek Robinson got tired of giving up the slant route. Saw the setup. You can see eyes in the backfield. He knew it. He got it and tipped it away. Even on replay, it's good. Bang, bang, play indeed. All right, let's get back to the game. Enough of these replays. 2nd and 8. Let's get 7 here. Empty backfield. 2 high. 3 low. Now running back brought back in. That's Gibbs, by the way. He's got a kill shot in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Isaac Tesla All he does is catch touchdowns. Let's hear everybody talk about how it was a wasted draft pick. The 3rd round pick, he doesn't do anything. What's this kid do? He catches touchdowns. What do you want to score? Touchdowns. Coaching 101. Score more points than the other team. What's Tesla help you do? Score more points than the other team. Goff, give him credit there. That's over zone coverage. Revel, whatever the Dallas Cowboy DB's name is. He's got a good shot there, but Goff lays it up, lays it in. Got it. 26-9. Lions extra point. Good. Forward down the field. I don't know the whole song. All right. Cody, I don't think it was your speech this morning. I think it was the speech. How about that? Yeah, I can't read right now. Dre Day. 3 third-round picks, scores touchdown. Hey, how about that? And hopefully he does that for about a decade. Tesla. Let's see, Davis. The exact start of the second half, we need it. Let's go. I like it indeed. Jared Goff. Man, can you feel it at home? Where, hey, earlier this morning, the ship was pointed this way because everybody was getting off the ship. But right now, whoa, the level meter at Ford Field, people getting in and off that bandwagon. You know, it's starting to level out here a little bit. All right. I'm so happy. Hey, it's a good start, but it's not a finish. Gary, good start. I'll go with that. I'm so happy. Let's see. All I do is catch Tesla touchdowns. How about that? So what do you got? Gibbs opened that play up with his motion. I agree with that. It was good play design there. All right, there's the kick. Again, it's going to be, well, this time into the end zone, going to be a touchback. We're going to bring this one on out. 14-14 lift in the third quarter. Last 3 games, Dak Prescott, 314 passing yards, 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Tonight, 145, 0 touches, and 1 interception. Lions get a stop here. Ford Field faithful might be going crazy. Might be looking like the playoff game of 92, technically. All right, here's a run for the Cowboys. Hutch nearly gets a strip. Instead, they're going to bring him down for about a 3-yard gain. That's going to set up a 2nd and roughly 7. Lions went zone coverage there, 2 high safeties, and hey, give them credit. Jack Campbell and everybody else brought him down. 2nd and 7 here. Dak Prescott and the boys in a shotgun. 3 high, 1 low. Dak drops back. A little bit of pressure. He throws it off his back foot. Out there. And a heck of a catch. Flag comes in, though. It's got to be pass interference against us. But still caught it. I mean, Lamb is a tough matchup for any NFL defensive back. I mean, maybe there's 1 or 2 out there that are okay with it, but he beats Reed at the line of scrimmage. Reed, just for those who don't know, he's given up about 5 inches in height. Maybe it's 4, but, I mean, you get it. He's given up a significant amount. There's a handoff by the Cowboys. He breaks a couple tackles. He's going to get a first down to the 19-yard line. And while we're all just cheering about the Lions scoring, Dallas is marching quickly down the field. They've used 1 minute to go about 70 yards here. Maybe it's 60 yards, but you get my point. Lions need a stop here. Hold them to 3. Shotgun, 3 low, 1 high. Lions back off Lamb this time. Lions going to bring the blitz. They do blitz. Dak's got 1-on-1 on the outside. He's going to throw it out there and out of bounds. There is a flag on the play. I think it's going to be contact beyond 5 yards on Detroit. Reed called for the hold. I thought they had him for contact beyond, but I guess really just the same thing, basically. Reed did miss, I think about 5 or 6 games. All right, let's see if they can get a stop, though. They're, let's see, at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10, shotgun. Dak drops back. He's got 1-on-1 to the outside again. And it is incomplete. Try to use Lamb on the jump ball. He had the size advantage, and Lamb may be hurt on the play. That would be a significant loss for the Cowboys. I don't know if he just had the wind knocked out of him or what. Let's see it on replay, see if we see anything here. Funny bone. Oh, yeah. And the wrist got stuck under the knee. Hope he's okay, man. I mean, I get, if he's not out there, it helps Detroit a lot. But, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. That's just me. We'll see what shakes out. Lamb looks a little woozy, in my opinion. Yeah, 2 guys helping him off the field. I'm sure you guys are seeing this on your screens, but it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys. Lions showing zone coverage again, 2 high safeties. 2 low in the shotgun for him. He's going to swing it low and does not break a tackle. He's going to get about a 6-yard gain. It's going to set up a 3rd and about 4, maybe 5, depending on where you mark him. Come on, Detroit Lions D. 3rd and 5. 12:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Man, this 3rd quarter just is not moving. Lions, golden opportunity to get a stop here. Shotgun, 1 high, 3 low, man coverage with dual high safeties. Bunch formation from them boys. Lions, pseudo blitz. Incomplete pass. Throws to the dirt. Florley wanted a call there, but didn't get a call. What do the Cowboys do? I think they got to go for it. Field goal doesn't really do you much good. You're down, 18 points. Yeah, they're going for it. 4th and 5. Real big opportunity here for Detroit. If he can get them off the field here, you get the ball back. Come on, Lions. What do you got? 4th and 5. See the formation here. All right, shotgun. You got Pickens isolated up high. Man, I'd be cheating a safety his way. You got trips to the low side. Caught. And 1st down. Going to be brought down. Rocky fumble. And it's going to be a touchdown. Dallas. Recovered in the end zone. All right, Dallas going to have a 1st down at about the 2-yard line. Detroit, man, gave it the 1st down. Fumble comes out. Unfortunately, no Lions player can get to it in time. Unfortunate. 1st and goal from the 2. Now they're moving it back to the 2, right? That's a great explanation by Hockley Jr. All right, anyways, tight formation, 1 running back, split receivers, tight end in motion. Dak's going to hand it off, and he's going to get down to about the half-yard line. Lions defense, golden opportunities galore on this drive. Unfortunately, not able to get to it. Lions D. Can they hold them? For 2nd and 1. Lions big formation across the board. Handoff up in, and he's into the end zone, unfortunately. Cowboys score the touchdown they needed desperately. Well, the Cowboys needed that to stay in the game. They're in the game. Detroit, though, they go down the field and score another touchdown. You know what? You take this one off the board. Let's see, get to you guys real quick. Up north, Pickens is already back out there after wobbly to the bench. Yes, indeed. I think it was his elbow, but maybe I'm wrong. Unlucky drive, had chances. Agreed, Cody. Dre Day. It's all good, boys. Offense needs to respond. Moonscar. What the heck? Some guys have all the luck. They do. Come on, Anzoni. Got stuff them better. Stuff them better indeed. JK laughing. Ragdoll says JK. Carry pressure. Cody. Fumbles into the end zone. How lucky indeed. Defense. Hookadoo. Cody. Big play here. Hey, fourth down, stop and coming. Listen, man, almost had it. Never mind, though. Lots of game left. Lions got the lead. Hey, you got to like where it's at right now. Commercials galore. All right, Dallas. Oops, so something just changed here. Hold on, hit the wrong button on something. JK, Dallas coach. That was for Lamb. Could be. JR, let's go Lions. Let's go Lions. I like it, indeed. Cody, Lamb was the one who hurt his head. I thought so too. Paperback fan, time for more points. Let's freaking go. Let's put up 70 on them. And, hey, let's win 50-70. I don't care. Just win, baby. While we're in commercial, by the way, if you guys haven't yet subscribed, if you haven't liked the video, please consider doing so. I'm sure you're painfully aware that helps out everything exponentially on the show. So if you get a free moment of time, please do that. Por favor. All right, we are, by the way, 91 subs away from hitting 15,800 in case you wanted to know, which probably didn't, but anyways, if you did, now you know. And knowing's half the battle, said G.I. Joe. Let's see, Great Lakes. Let's go more points now. I like it. JK, Amy points drive up next. How about any points? I'll go with that. Cody, let's get a long, hard, money pounding drive. There you go. Dallas knows they need zebra factor. They probably do, Bo. They probably do. Jim, the clock is our friend. Man, let's make the clock and the scoreboard our friend. Let's double down on this. Cynthia, I just hope the Lions keep fighting and that they don't underestimate the Cowboys. There's still a lot of game left. There is indeed. String theory. Can't fumble for it. That is the same as a pass. How about that? Man, if you would have got that fumble or the fourth down stop, yeah, that would have been phenomenal. I think we all concur on that. All right, still in commercial mode, so trying to get some stuff done here. Whew. Get this win, and you got 10 days to get ready for the next one. I'm liking it. Liking it indeed. NFL is definitely a one game at a time league. Everything changes week to week. Lions, let's see what we can do here. You got to like what you've seen so far, but there's a lot more game to go. All right, Dallas getting winding up here, ready for the kickoff. There is the kickoff there. It's going to be fielded about the 3-yard line. He's at the 10, 15, 20, 25. Skates and bakes. Skates and bakes? I don't know. He makes a move and gets up to about the 32-yard line. How about that? CeeDee Lamb is out the rest of the game with a possible concussion. Hope he is okay. He did hit the helmet on the back of the ground at Ford Field and a little woozy. Prayers for him, man. I don't wish that jazz on anybody. I get it helps the Lions, but I don't wish that on anybody, man. So, all right, getting back to the game. Tight formation for Goff. Tesla in motion to the low side. Gibbs is out so there. It's going to be a handoff. Gibbs going to cut back. He's going to try to get away from one guy, but he's going to be thrown down. About a 4-yard loss. Maybe 3. Gibbs has been bottled up and contained this game. Too many Cowboys for him to get away from. 2nd and 15 now. Lions up 11. Goff and shotgun, one high, one low, tight end high side, running back low side. St. Brown now motions low side. Goff's going to throw it out to J. Powell. J. Wow. He's going to take it forward for, depends on where they mark him, but about 7 games. Or 7 yards. 7 yards. He's going to set up a 3rd and 8. Hey, Announcer said 5. I got it right with 7. 3rd and 8. Come on, baby. Get a first down. What do we got here? Shotgun, trips high, one low, running back low. Looks like Montgomery. Now bringing Gibbs in motion. Goff drops back. He gets it out of his hands, gets it to Gibbs, cuts back, makes one guy drop, and he gets out of bounds for a first down. Moving the ball, moving through the air. We talked about this week. Probably going to see some Gibbs at wide receiver. I know a lot of you guys mentioned it. Hey, what do you got? You got Gibbs. He's a matchup problem everywhere. Somebody's got to guard him. You might not want to. He make that. The first DB definitely didn't want to. Just jumped out of bounds. Said, I'm done with this. Playing defense is not easy in the NFL where all the rules favor the offense. Not that it impacted that play. All right. We got the trickeration here from number 80 from the Lions. RPO, and it went nowhere. Maybe a foot of gain. Well, 2nd and 9. Cunningham came in and got something at least. It wasn't a loss. Here we go. Tight formation to the high side, to the low side if you count the tight end. Goff's going to drop back, play action pass, takes a deep shot down the field. And Jameson Williams with a catch, I believe. They're going to say yes, and that will be another Detroit Lions first down. I'm telling you, man, his footwork has grown a whole lot from when he first came to Detroit. In my opinion, doesn't have to be your opinion. But his, watch his footwork there. He's got to get the elbows involved more, try to get you more energy in the direction you're going and, shift your weight. But, man, from where he was to where he is, yeah, man, he's come a long way. All right, first 10 Detroit, 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shotgun again. Gibbs in the backfield. J. Powell in motion. It's going to be handed to Gibbs. Gibbs going to make a few cuts. He's not going to get much, maybe 2 yards before they throw him down. Gibbs, I want to say he has over 100 yards total between receiving and rushing. So, not a bad game for him. Lions, though, can get some points here. Keep more pressure on them boys. Under 7 to go in the third. 2nd and 9, they're saying. I thought he had 2nd and 8, but it doesn't matter that much. Shotgun formation, too high, too low. There's the snap. Goff drops back. He's going to unleash it to Gibbs, who's going to catch it and throw the first guy down, get out of bounds after maybe a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down, about 5, I believe. The offensive line for Detroit after a shaky first quarter has looked significantly better. Is that because of Frazier? One could argue that. All right, 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation. Lions at the 36-yard line. Trips high, single low, running back low. There's the snap. Goff's going to unload it. And it is dropped by Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 receivers in the same area, not what you want.
It's very unusual not just to see a drop, but to have Jameson Williams. You can see
St. Brown wasn't even really looking for it. I mean, he had it, but yeah, both guys ran the same route. All right, field goal opportunity, 52 yards for Jake Bates. Let's see if he can knock this back up there. And it's blocked. Let's see, but it looked blocked to me. Up there, out there. Yeah, they let him through the line and he deflected it. Special teams. That was uncatchable too fast. Okay. Detroit, you're blowing it. All right. Let's see. Dre Day. Someone messed up the route. I wonder who. Darn it, JMO. Okay. Let's see. Gary, the defense is tiring. It might be. They're going to get a break now, though. Cody, that was a mess up. It was. Dre Day. This is why I say field goals are not guaranteed. Go for it on 4th down. All right. Let's see. Great Lakes, how were you getting so many kicks blocked this year? People are getting through that the line. I mean, on that one, they had 2 guys get through the line. They didn't block them. And that's just what I saw quickly. Unfortunately, but Lions defense going to have to get us a stop here. No other way around it.
The new Infiniti QX80, QX60 Sport, dark chrome stealth feed. With beauty that steals your attention and the competition's thunder.
Get another turnover. That would be ideal, Jim. It's JR. Let's get another turnover here. House it this time, Barnes. That would be great. Lions got an 11-point lead. Dallas getting the ball. We'll see if the defense can rise to the occasion and the opportunity here. The stress of coaching, right? Cody, defense has been holding them. Offense is blowing it. I mean, offense put up 27 points. I mean, sorry that the field goal got blocked and the pass got dropped. Let's see, Bo Booth, a little insulated fortitude here. Duker, yeah, 100%. Intestinal fortitude. There you go. Dre Day. Let's go defense. Got to get a stop. Where's my flask? I don't know, my friend. User, big man, St. Brown should have caught it. Should have indeed. Kerry, they need to back him up more. All right. Let's see. Danica, field goal was right call. Poor execution. I agree with that. I'm telling my inner St. Lions fan, sit down and shut up right now. Oh, son, God is human. He is indeed. All right. Well, let's see what the Lions D can do here. Obviously, Dallas is going to have to do it without Lamb. Lions defense is going to have to do it without Thomas. Can the defense get another stop? 1st and 10 from the Cowboys. Going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to go for about 3 yards. Maybe he falls to 4. Getting a little bit of push there. 2nd down. 5.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Lions defense can get a stop here. That would go a big, long way. 2nd and 6. Dak Prescott in a shotgun formation. Too high with a tight end. Make that 3. Play action pass. He's rolling out. Wide open man. And he's going to get a 1st down. Lions went zone coverage there. And unfortunately, we're picked apart. Looked like Jack Campbell lost him. I mean, not that other people didn't, but hey. All right, under center, going to be a handoff here. Up the middle, Lions defense flows to the ball, brings them down after a 1-yard gain. Going to set up 2nd and 9. Come on, Lions defense. Let's get a stop. Shotgun formation, too low, too high. Man-to-man coverage from Detroit. Dak's got a little bit of time. He's under a little pressure. He gets it out and out of bounds. 3rd and 9. Can the Lions D rise and hold up once again? Flag on the play. Holding on the offense. They're going to enforce it. It's going to be 2nd now and 19. Lions defender, Amik Robinson, joining with somebody on the Dallas team. I'm not sure who. Hutchinson gave him the in move, and yes, you can see the hook there and the hold. All right, come on, Lions. 2nd and 19. Get after him. Shotgun for Dak. Dak making a line adjustment. Brian Branch, and I believe they got 2 high safeties. Lions showing man and a blitz. There is a blitz. It's not much of a blitz, but Muhammad gets a little pressure up there. It is caught. Alex Sanzaloni momentarily deflected it, but the Dallas tight end was able to catch it. It's going to set up a 3rd and, I don't know. I'm going to say 10. So maybe ultimately by accepting the penalty, you're moving him back a yard. They did have to use a little bit more time. There's that too, I guess. 3rd and 9. So you know what? Hey, they got the penalty back. Shotgun formation. 2 low, 2 high. Running backs also low. Lions blitzing once again. Swing out to a wide open man. After Raquel Singh was pushed to the ground. I think you're going to get offensive interference. 2 flags on the play.
He did not do a good enough job of selling it. The Detroit line defender went down.
10-yard penalty on them boys. That's going to move them back to a 3rd and 19. Dallas flag. There you go. Teach Anzalone the peanut punch, please. Okay. And yes, Pickens with the pick there and got flagged for it.
So like Sean told Kane, they were self-destructing. Sure. It continues here.
Come on, Lions. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. 3rd and 19. Lions backing off a little bit. 3-man rush being shown. Delayed blitz perhaps from Barnes over the middle. And he is coming. They're coming. Prescott's got too much time. Throws it out, but it's dropped. Lions are going to hold them on 4th and 19. Pickens wanted a flag, didn't get a flag. JK, if reps keep it 50-50, that's the way. I'm down with that. Cody still would have blitzed, but good. Grady, finally, Reed did a good job. A great job. How about that? Reed, big time pass break up. Good job, DJ Reed. All right, field goal opportunity from the Cowboys. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. And we now have a 1-score ball game, 27-19. We'll just round up and say 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. Lions offense, come out here and score a touchdown. You might have a good one. Reed, come back. Please miss. Unfortunately, he did not. But you held him to 3. All right. We're going to commercial. Lions, let's go have a 9-minute drive and a touchdown. How about that?
Loving that Grubhub deal with Prime, huh?
All right. Seeing if there's any kind of Lions news in the game. All right, so let me ask you, while we're in the commercial, what do you guys think of Miles Frazier so far? And next week, if Mahogany comes back, what do you do with them both? Do you move Ratledge to center? That's something he doesn't really play. So I don't know what you're going to do. I guess we'll find out when it comes. Then I got a 63-yard fair play. Great hold. Let's see, Great Lakes. Defense doing the job. JR got to establish a 2-score lead minimum. Yes, indeed. You go down and get even a field goal here. Hey, you know what? You make it 11 again. 2 scores indeed. Please run Monty. Payback fan. Haven't heard his name. That is good. Jess, A-. I'll go with that. Let's see, Cody. I don't think Frazier has been in for a while now. Okay. I thought he took over for Colleen because Colleen was getting roasted. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope the Dallas kicker gets more opportunities. It would make it difficult for them. I think we all agree. Let's see. Frazier looks good. I let Monty rest till Frazier gets hurt. All right. We'll go with that. Let's see. Moonscar, dear Lord, can you take the lucky cloud off the Cowboys and permanently place that stuff on the Detroit Lions? Detroit. Thanks in advance. Holy bejesus. Monday Night Football. How about that? All right. Well, we'll see what shakes out. So, come on. Lions have responded well, but the game isn't over. You got roughly 18 minutes left of game. You got to do what you can here to get points on that board this drive. Great Lakes is laughing. Cody, yeah, He did for a series and looked good, but I think they took him out. Okay, fair enough. I like our offensive line has done. They've done pretty well, haven't they? Monday Night Football, yes, indeed. All right, we're back on the attack here. Next week's game, in case you didn't know, Atlanta Falcons versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In the one division, somebody's got to win because apparently nobody wants to win it. That division's been bad for a while, ain't it? All right, there's the kickoff. It's up there. It's out there. It's going to be fielded at the 4-yard line. He's at the 10, the 20, 25. How about the 33? We'll say 32. 32. I thought for a second he was going to be able to break it there. Cowboys have been held to a lot of field goals and one touchdown. Lions have had some good moments on offense. Need another good moment here. Put this game out of reach. Brian, love watching games with Coach and the new crew. You got to love hanging out with the crew, right? Glasgow needs some credit. Coach, give him a shout-out. I'm giving him a shout-out right now. You're probably right with that. Hey, you haven't noticed him. That's a good thing for an offensive lineman. Shotgun formation, too low with Dan Skipper in. Goff now under center. Single high is J. Powell, J. Wow. They're going to hand it off Dave Montgomery. He's going to go up the middle of the field for about an 8-9-yard game. Skipper comes flying in and helps push his friends forwards. Sometimes you got to get a little help from your friends, right? Lions looking to go jumbo, it would appear here. Let's see if they stay with it. Maybe set up a deep shot to Jamison Williams. 2nd and 1. Keep getting first downs. Chew that clock. Trips formation, if you count Dan Skipper up high, one receiver low. St. Brown in motion to the low. Seems to be running just fine. And here's another handoff up the middle. Dave Montgomery, all he does is fall forward. He's going to get pushed forward for about a 3-yard gain, which is good enough for the Detroit Lions. First down. Skipper coming off the field. Let's see what the Lions do here. Fisker's in at tight end. I see it in the huddle. Matt Eberflus flexing his nose. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Goff under center. 2 low, 1 high, 1 running back behind. They're going to play action pass. There is a flag on the play. Goff, crazy legs. Goff throws it. Probably does the right move. Just gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He escapes the sack. Say what you want about Gibbs, man, but Goff seems more mobile as of late. Legal formation for the Lions. It's going to be 1st and 15, unfortunately. Skipper is reporting eligible on this play. Apparently, they must have checked it, right? Frazier back in. Well, all right. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, guys. I knew he was in for a while. I don't know if he came back out, but it looks like he's in back into me. All right, 1st and 15, and it's going to be play action. Goff's got a little time. He's got a little pressure. Throws it out there, and it's caught by Jameson Williams, who comes back for it. He's going to be brought down about 2 yards shy of the first down. 2nd and 2 now will be on the menu for the Detroit Lions. 1 minute to go in the third. Trying to watch Frazier. He gives up some pressure there. Kenny Clark does get past him, but Goff, say what you want, he buys just enough time to hit J-Mo on a comeback. Give Jamison Williams some credit here, too. He cut off his route, came back to the ball, and caught it. Jumbo package here for the Lions. 2 guys in the backfield. He got a lead back. Dave Montgomery's got the ball, and he's going to fall forward for the Detroit Lions. First down. And that will, I'm assuming, be the end of the third quarter. I'm assuming the Lions will not be in a hurry to snap it again. And that will be the end of your third quarter. All right, end of the third quarter. I'll be right back. I got to hit the loo. I've been drinking all this water. Control the clock, I agree. Man, control the clock, get a touchdown. That would be phenomenal. All right, one more quarter to go. You are correct. And I will be right back after a brief dance in the bathroom.
When you feed a Hill's scientifically proven formula, because you're only human, there's Hill's.
In this game, this is everything. So when the noise gets too loud, turn it up. Because when greatness is the goal, you gotta have the best to be the best. Christmas night on Prime has some excellent showdown. With the teams in Vegas and Brooklyn, that's Mahomes and the Chiefs under the holiday lights of Arrowhead. Christmas night. 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Only on Prime. Don't sleep on this matchup, people. How about them boys? Looking their best tonight for sure. And those Lions? Nothing same old about this smooth shave. Judd's best shave is now the best the fan can get. Get it while you can on Amazon.
What are you looking for?
William Shakespeare. Only one film.
Tell me a story.
What story would you like?
Something that moves you.
It will capture your heart and never let it go. Will you be brave?
Yes.
Will you be brave? And it's a monumental cinematic experience.
He lives not.
And the best picture of the year. Hamnet. Rated PG-13. Now playing in select theaters and theaters everywhere tomorrow.
Hey, my treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past. Like me. You look rad.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Totally.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're a financial services company, too. Like, he's so much more than Stay Calm Barkley. He's also Stay Calm Barkley.
Insurance and financial services together. Refreshing.
Check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV.com.
That's right. DirecTV is flexible with all those pro college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable song. It's couture.
All right, back at it. Sorry about that. Drinking all this water, man. It goes through you. Hussey Madley, go Lions. Hey, good to see you, my friend, man. It's going to be super early where you are. Cody, yeah, Moodscar, a little scared about Cowboys striking fast. Let's hope they don't. I'm around St. Brown for a TD. It would be a nice one. Yeah, go Lions. All right. Pass around the blood pressure meds. Hey, there you go. Lions better win. Let's hope they do. All right, 1st and 10, 15 minutes to go from a victory. And we're going to get calls and flags. False start by 71 on the play. That's going to make it 1st and 15. Lions, we get a win here tonight. They have a 55% chance to get in the playoffs. I'll take it. Take it indeed. 1st and 15. Got to stop beating yourself with these penalties. All right. You're at the 50. Tight formation, 2 high, 1 low. St. Brown is your low. Dave Montgomery's in. Play action pass. Lions give him time. There's going to be a penalty flag on the play. Dave Montgomery's going to pick up about 13 to 13 yards, depending the flag on the play. Guessing it's against Dallas, by the way. Jared Goff is walking with the lead official and pointing that way. Offsides on Dallas. The penalties declined, so it will be 2nd and 2, I believe. All right, jumbo look back out there for the Lions. 2nd and 2. Montgomery in. Skipper in. Skipper in motion to the low side, forcing the adjustment by the Cowboys D to the high side. It's going to be a handoff. Dave Montgomery is going to have the first down and maybe a little bit more as he goes down after about a 6-yard gain. Need points? Yes. Points would be good. Refs getting annoying. Hey, they just helped us out. Let's take it. Let's go. Hey, let's keep going into the end zone. Great Lakes, we need Frazier at this rate. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Keep that ball rolling, clock ticking. I like it indeed. JK always missing rhythm. All right. Let's get back at it with 14 minutes to go. 1st and 10, Detroit. You're at the, we'll say, 29-yard line. Shotgun formation. Goff drops back. He's got time. He's looking deep. Kill shot down the field. Just out of the bounds. Tesla nearly had it. There's a flag on the play. Holding on Detroit. We're going to replay the down. Ratledge with a hold. I'll set up a 1st and 20 now. Frazier in there. Yep. The double team and the switch there. Ratledge. Yeah, he got him hooked. All right. 13:50 to go. 120. First down and 20. Whatever I'm trying to say. Goff making a change and an adjustment. Gibbs is in. Goff making another adjustment. There's the snap. It's going to be to Gibbs, who slips and falls for about a 2-yard loss. For 2nd and 22 now. What was a great-looking drive for Detroit, you got to get back into reasonable field goal range. 2nd and 22, 13 and a half minutes to go. Come on, Detroit. You're now at the, we'll say round up and say 41-yard line. You got to get some yards here. Goff drops back. He looks underneath. St. Brown gets it. He's going to take it down to the 30-yard line. So pickup of about 10, maybe 11 on the play. I guess depending on where they mark him. I thought he got to the 30. They're going to say 3rd and 13. 3rd down conversion rate, Detroit tonight, 2 out of 6. Under 13 minutes to play. Lions defense is getting a good rest here. 3 to the low side, 1 to the high side. There's the snap. Goff's going to swing it out to Jamison Williams. He's going to cut back in. He's not going to get the first down. He's going to go down at about the 28-yard line. Jamison Williams wants a call for the blow to the head. They didn't get it. 12 to go and ticking. Lions can make it a 2-score game once again. 4th and 9. They got to block better, though. This one's from 46 yards. Waiting on the snap. Here is the snap. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. It's good. Lions 30. Cowboys 19. A 2-score game once again. Once again, offense is shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, with the penalties. I agree with you there. Cody, dang, don't they call them helmets for helmets to hits? Yeah, that's what he was calling for. Bader later. I'll go with that. Points are good. Points are good at this point. Okay, points good. Let's see. That's but Jesus says Joe. That should have been helmet to helmet. I know he's calling for it. So here's what we know. 12 minutes to go. You're up 11. Defense has been playing pretty good. You're probably forcing them boys into fairly one-dimensional football, although not completely. All right, Dre Day, that's my score prediction for the Lions 30. So the defense needs to do their part. Yeah, 100%. If you can get a stop here, that would be great. That will do. I concur with your assessment. So we'll see what shakes out here. All right. Assuming everything goes well, holds up well, all that kind of stuff as well, I am going to have to set up the post-game show in a little bit. So I will probably wait about another 6 or so minutes of game time before I get into that, though. But just so you guys know, most of you guys have been in here, watched these live casts long enough to know that's kind of what I do. All right, so I'll start working on it at least somewhat now, just to get some of the basic stuffs out of the way. Doing these thumbnails, getting things set up. Let's see. Same brown. And there it's saved. All right. Get rid of that. All right. Lions defense. Can they stop Dak and the boys? It's going to come down to the defense here. Lions have given you 30 points. Let's see if they can get another stop. What's our blade look at? Dan Campbell not being scared to kick a field goal after getting the last, field goal block. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Holy whoa, Campbell can learn to take the points. Hey, he's evolving in front of our eyes. JK, offense throwing the copper pipe attack. There you go, Cody. Honestly, it should be Williams, Tesla on the outside, Saint in slot. I concur. Great likes if and buts, we candy and nuts. Oh, what a Christmas we'd have. Okay. So let's go with that. Ford Field is on your screen. Comerica Park is also kind of on your screen. All right. Dak being shown here. Lions about ready to kick it off. Bates teeing it up. 30-19, 11:50 to go. And there's your kick to the deep right side. He's going to field it at the 2. He's at the 10, 15, 20, 25. Hit and brought down at, we'll say, the 28-yard line. Nowoski with the takedown there. Almost got a safety. Let's see what the Lions D does here. All right. Dak's been sacked 3 times, dropped back 33 times. 27 pressure rate, 9 pressures. Dak in a tight formation split, 1 high, 1 low with the tight end low. He's going to play action pass. Hutch is in pursuit, gets a little pressure, falls down. Dak takes off and runs. He's got 5. He's going to get a first down and maybe an extra 2. About 12-yard gain. Eleven and a half minutes to go. Let's see the formation. Shotgun, 1 high, 2 low. There's the snap, handoff. Lions defense flows, doesn't get him in the first one nor the second one. Another first down, Dallas. 11 minutes to go.
So wide, he takes himself out of the play, and it's a good call here by Shiny. Look at that hole just open up with the wide.
Dallas has crossed the 50-yard line pretty quickly here. Dallas at the 47. 1st and 10. 10 and a half minutes to go. 2 low, 2 high. Empty backfield look. They're going to drop it off underneath. He's going to be brought down. About a 7-yard gain. It's going to set a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. 10 and a half minutes to go. Lions need a stop. 10 minutes to go. Tick, tick, tick. Both teams have 3 timeouts. They're at the 42-yard line. 2 backfield. Drop back by Dak. He's under low pressure. Throws it out to a wide open guy for a touchdown. And we got a ball game. Amik Robinson must have fell down on the play, I'm guessing. 2 minutes off the clock for the Cowboys.
I think the corner feels that he has held Branch, one of the best safeties in the game, but his eyes are in the wrong spot.
Unfortunate. Nobody fell down. They were playing basically Tampa 2 coverage, and Brian Branch was just nowhere to be found. They're going to go for 2 to try to make it a field goal game. Can the Lions D hold? We're about to find out. Empty backfield. There's the snap. Prescott all sorts of time. He's looking. He's still got time. And it is completed. We have a 3-point game. Back in. We need to. I agree. Big time. And my skin is all right. Well, my screen's locked up. You guys can. Well, my screen's locked up. Zero pressure. I agree with that. Grim Reaper. I'm assuming all right. Sorry, having some internet issues. Let's go, Lions, 100%. Terrible second half. So far, not so good. Hutch missed sack dang. I'll go with that. Henry Moore. I'm going to leave the chat. Good night, everyone. All right, Henry. Hopefully you're having an okay one. JK, I hope no tie would be fake. Let's see. What is happening? Defense have to step up more. Let's go, Lions. Okay. Defense, hey, doing some coverage there. Defense, fine. Sorry, guys, I'm having internet issues. So. All right, the big drive of the season right here. Kennedy. You can't ask for much more. He's got it up to the 40. Branch blew it. I agree. Bo, I agree, Duke Root. We need to score again. However, believing on a field goal isn't a bad thing. Poor coach, stupid internet. Yes, indeed. Lone Wolf. That safety is going to haunt this game. Might be, but I do think they got the call right. Cody, no, Monty should be in for sure. Are we getting tired? Let's hope not. Monty needs to be in there wearing them down. Wear them. Okay. Where is Rush? There was no Rush. All right. Here we go. Lions drive at the 41. Goff making another line adjustment. Under 10 minutes to go. There's the handoff. Gibbs gets it, and he's going to get about 2 yards.
Their second half drives, touchdown, field goal, touchdown. And that's how we're at 30 to 27. That's after a disastrous start with that interception. That's right. That's right.
All right, 2nd and 8. 9:15 to go in the game. Goff, another adjustment. 2 to the low, 1 to the high, 1 running back behind. Another handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs still going nowhere. Maybe a yard or 2. Dan Campbell keeping it on the ground. A bold strategy. 3rd and 6. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 6, 8.5 minutes to go. Lions shotgun, 3 high, 1 low. Monty is in there for those wondering. Goff gets a little time, throws it, and there's the biggest catch of the season, maybe from Jay Powell. Jay Wow, as he catches the first down. Flag on the play. I think it's going to be roughing the passer, blow to the upper head of Goff. Blow to that. Yep, I got it right. Sometimes I get it right. Not often, but sometimes. Goff pointed out to the officials, in case you missed it, Jameson Williams, we've been talking about him for basically about a month now, that he's starting to emerge. And I think you're seeing that trend continue here. Lions get a touchdown there. Boy, right a lot of things. Thank you. Looks like Mike might be blocking up again. 8 minutes to go. All right. Internet apparently trying to work its way back. Lions are now under 8 minutes to go. 2, I believe, on the play. Field goal is not goal here. 2nd 7. Field goal, dicey position. Against touchdown! Detroit Lions! Touchdown! Touchdown! Detroit Lions! Touchdown! I get my internet's not the greatest. Lions get a big touchdown there. 2 minutes, 35 seconds off the they got 50 yards. And Detroit lead sorry about the internet, guys. It's just nothing I can do about it. Ay vey. Sound like Dan Headroom. There. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure. The internet earlier today had some issues. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. All right, offense did what they needed to do. Can the defense close the door on this one? And guys, there's nothing I can do about the internet. I'm not sure what's going on. I can only tell you there's there's issues with the internet I'm experiencing. Ryan, what was that? Dak clapping for Goff? Could be. Cody, don't worry about it. Not your fault. Yeah, nothing I can do about it. So it is what it is. Scott, yeah, touchdown. Who scored the touchdown? We'll find out. Bo, all right, Duke Crew, is the sky falling? Fair question mark. Don't speak extraterrestrial. I'll try that. Dak clapping because it's fake. Just kidding. All right. Breeze, I heard TD. That's all that matters. I'm telling your mom, technology failing all day for me too. Something in the air. Let's see, Great Lakes, lots of football still. Yeah, 100%. Coach, I thought you invented the internet. I do try to do things. Trim Reaper, I told those Fairweather Lions fans they're going to come back after the victory. Woo! We were talking about that earlier. Max Dan Headroom. I'll go with that. Your audio is picking on and off. Yeah, it's the Gary. It's the internet. Nothing I can do about it. Phil, Coach's superpower is his voice. Do cures all? Probably. We must stay focused, brothers. Yeah, you are. So, all right. I'm gonna have to work on the post-game show thumbnail here in a little bit. So it is what it is. I'll try to get something going during these commercials. Please forgive me for trying to do multiple things at one time. Probably won't be the longest post-game, but hopefully it's a victorious victory post-game show. I guess that's what I could say. All right, so let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'll wait a little bit longer before I'm going to mess with it. There is technology time. Yeah, technically time. Joe, you're a good coach. Great game call tonight, by the way. Thank you for that. Just stopped, and hopefully we can stop them. Let's see, Great Lakes. I'm not relaxing until the Rams game is over. Laughing out loud. Breeze, yes, and no more penalties. Sean, give Branch some smelling salts. Technically, how about that? Defense just needs to make it through. I'll go with that. All right. By the way, Barry Sanders, before turning 24, had 47. Gibbs, 46. Randy Moss is just behind. And there's the kick with 7:17 to go. It's going to be fielded at about the 6-yard line. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. Going to be brought down about the 34-yard line. And we may have a hurt Lion down on the field, number 33.
Don't touch that. Simple as that. Of course, with Dak Prescott and his experience, he was seeing them down.
33. I want to say that's Vaki, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's Sailors. I don't remember all the numbers off my head. Jerry Jones being shown on the Tron behind the guys.
They won 3 Super Bowls in a 4-year period. But with an injury on the field, we'll be back right after this.
33. I don't know offhand who it is. Maybe you guys know. Vaki. Okay. Yeah, you can see him get hit in the collision. So, all right. Let me work on a couple things here. Let's make it Detroit line. All right, fix that. Sorry, guys. Just figured during the timeout here or the breaking the game, we'll just work on this stuff and try to get it done here. All right, got to edit this. Edit that. Of course, I got to have internet to do that. So, all right. Internet seems to be working. Hopefully, it stays working. Whistle while I work, although I'm not much of a whistler, so let me just keep doing what I can here. Hopefully Baki's okay, but he was down. You can see he took a shot there. All right. All right. We did waive Craig Reynolds, and he's with the, I want to say the Patriots now. So see what shakes out there. All right. Let's see. Got to keep working on this, that, and the other thing. All right. I'm working on that. Working on this. All right. Vaki going off the field, holding his stomach, I guess you could say. All right, let's get back to the game. Cowboys on a shotgun, 3 high, 1 low. Lions get a little middle pressure. They're going to get to him. They're going to take him down. Hutchinson didn't get it, but Big Mo did. And Mo, everybody said, man, Mo's not enough. He says, I'm more than enough. Hutch got around, got a bend in, and thankfully, Hutch and Mo didn't take each other out, and one of them was able to get to him. 2nd and 19. We'll just round up and say 6.5 minutes to go slightly. 1 to the high side, 3 to the low side. There's the snap. Play action pass. They chip. They get hit. And there's the pass. It is going to be caught for a first down. You got to tackle him down. Unfortunately, a first down grab as he had time. And yes, got the first down. Cowboys in hurry-up mode, as you would expect. Quick pass out, and it's going to be another 8-yard gain. Lions D looking fatigued. Dak and the Cowboys in hurry-up mode. 6 minutes to go. They're going to hand it off, run up the middle to get the first down. They get the first down. 1st and 10. Mo says, I need a blow. A lot of Lions defenders saying, I need a blow. Five and a half minutes to go. Dak Prescott, play action pass. Hutch, a little pursuit. He gets to him. He gets the Dak Prescott. I can't talk. Doesn't get the sack, but gets him down after a 1-yard gain. Hutchinson begging for a sub. Hutchinson nearly gets the strip sack, nearly gets the sack, but does get a tackle. Brings him down after a 1-yard gain. 5 minutes to go. 2nd and 9. Cowboys with the snap. Little pressure on Prescott. He catches, throws another first down. Alex Anzalone in coverage there. 1st and 10. Cowboys chewing up the Lions D. Going to hand it off up the middle. He's going to get about a 2-yard gain. Wheat with a tackle. Williams, Tyreek the Freak Williams in there. 4.5 minutes to go. 10-point lead Detroit. 37-27. 2nd and 8. There's the snap. He's going to swing it out and incomplete. Anzalone in coverage on Schoonmaker. Whatever you want to say. Give me a pick six. That would be great, wouldn't it? But Jesus says him. All right, burning clock. Way to go, Hutch. Give it up. Give it. Yeah, whatever I'm trying to say. 3rd down play. Here we go. Can the Lions defense hold? 4:18 to go in this one. Lions a 10-point lead. 3rd and 8. Lions showing man across the board. Easy first down completion. Unfortunately, Brian Branch took him down, but Robinson gave up the inside leverage. 4 minutes to go. They're at the 18-yard line. Lions look gassed. Another catch on first down. DJ Reed gives up about 6, maybe 7. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock. All right. Can the Lions D finish this one? They're at the, 11-yard line. 2nd and 3. Blitz coming. Amit gets some pressure. Dak throws it up, throws it away. Out of bounds. Incomplete. 3:50 to go, and it is 3rd and 3. This is, I got to believe, well, I guess field goal would help him somewhat, but anyways, 3rd and 3. Dak empty backfield. Timeout, Detroit. Campbell saw something with the D he didn't like.
You've got to take advantage of your opportunities. Detroit's been in the red zone 4 times, 3 touchdowns. Dallas inside the red zone.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Shotgun too high, too low. Running back low as well. Dak under a little pressure, throws it. Nearly picked off. Branch hurt on the play, flag on the play. Probably going to get pass interference on Anzalone.
Anzalone, who's matched up there in man-to-man coverage against Ferguson, beat him to the inside. He grabbed onto him. That's when the flag came out.
Officials talking about it for a while there.
Got him off balance, trying to recover and grabbed onto his waist.
They're talking for a while, so maybe we'll have to wait and see. Pass interference on the Cowboys. So it'll be 4th and 3.
He grabs maybe with the left hand there on the jersey to make him lose his balance there. What do you see there? I saw him
Kirk, I just see him kind of swimming through. I don't see offensive pass interference. He swims through right there, which is perfectly legal, and then gets grabbed. This is just, I don't see offensive.
Well, it's going to be 4th and 3. Schottenheimer less than happy on the sidelines.
Obviously, Aubrey out there now to get this to 7 to 1 possession game. Absolutely. First player in the history of the league, 3 field goals of 55.
Hopefully Branch's okay, but yeah, we all know he's been playing through a lot.
63 tonight. Remember, Branch, he's been hobbled even early in the game, but in playing through it.
And they're minus Kirby Joseph, as they have been for a while. Harper got hurt earlier in the game.
That's going to be that call is going to be tough.
Definitely a few calls. Both teams are going to say, hey, now everybody's going to be talking about come tomorrow. Obviously, the safety that's not a safety, the offensive pass interference there. I mean, the false start, or not false start, but the neutral zone infraction, I say, against the Dallas Cowboys that wasn't called is what it is. Thank God we get 10 days between games, 100%. All right, Lions going to hold them to 3 unless there's trickeration here. With 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go, Dallas has all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. The kick is up, and it is good. Lions are going to be without both safeties, maybe for the rest of this game. Both starting safeties, I should say. The only thing I can say on that pass interference is Lions declined it, so it's like it never happened. Hey, the refs have to stick to the script. Please be month, okay? Let's see. Gonzalez, boo-hoo, Cowboys. Welcome to the Lions world. I concur. Monty. All right, Great Lakes. I have a Dallas kicker in fantasy. 11 out. He's going to be my high scorer this week. Grass in a dome. That would be something. Some of them do have that, though, Bo. So let's see what shakes out. Lions are under 4 minutes from winning this one. They have a 7-point lead. Dallas got to the 2-minute warning and obviously 3 timeouts. So this Lions got to get about 3 first downs to ice this game. And a field goal, Lions can go down and get any kind of points. This game is over. I think we all concur with that. So we'll have to see what shakes out here. But are you ready for it? Are you ready for a Lions win? How fast will everybody come jumping back on the bandwagon if the Lions can hold on to this victory? I think we all get it. The Lions need it. They got to find a way to finish this one. If they do, I think you put the playoffs back on the menu come tomorrow. But it doesn't matter. You got to get it done here and now. All right, while we're in commercial, I'm going to keep working on the post-game thumbnail and go from there. So hopefully you guys don't mind too much. Just trying to finish it up here a little bit. Trying to whistle while I work. All right. Still in commercial. Internet seems to be working fine again. You are going for a field goal. They are going for a field goal. They did go for a field goal. Yes. I like how the announcers are like that call is going to be talked about all night, even though the guy chopped Anzalone's arm and sagged his jersey before that. I'll go with that. Trim Reaper is laughing. All right. Penalty was declined, so even though it was called, it didn't impact the play. He didn't catch it. If Brian Branch would have picked it off, that would have been a bigger thing. All right, but here we are. Lions going to catch it. He's at the 10, 15, the 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. Near midfield. The killer, Tom Kennedy. Field goal probably ices this game for Detroit, I'd have to believe. You got 3 and 34. 3 minutes, 34 seconds. First down and 10, Detroit. Dallas has all the timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. All right, what does Dan Campbell order up on the menu for the team this drive? Lions at the 49-yard line. Gibbs in the backfield. Tight formation. Split receivers, one high, one low. Lions are going to hand it off. Gibbs is going to get maybe 2 yards. Lions burning some clock here. Brian Branch is going on the cart. I'm sure you guys are seeing.
To get the ball back to Dak Prescott, that is a big story.
3 minutes ago, Dallas has held on to the timeouts. I was surprised by that. I figured they'd already be using them. But, hey, to each their own. Under 3 minutes ago. Lions bleeding the clock. I don't have a problem with that. 2nd and 9. Play action pass. Kill shot to St. Brown. He's at the 25, the 20. He's going to, Breed brought down around the 17-yard line. And that's going to put Dallas in a world of hurt as Detroit is now in easy field goal situation. The guy that you thought, man, could he even play in this game, just came up with perhaps one of the biggest catches of the game. You knew the Cowboys would have to sell out to stop the run. Lions have shown you that the last couple drives. Cowboys bid on it. Lions gave a good play action. St. Brown talking about the delicious healing properties of Mountain Dew from their local Circle K. 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Challenge. First challenge. I wonder what he's challenging. It can't be that he caught it. So what are they? So I guess what's all right, so I guess they were challenging if he was down in bounds or out of bounds. They had to see if the clock, if they have to use a timeout or if the clock can just run. We'll go with that. Dallas has 2 timeouts. Lions next snap. If the Dallas doesn't use a timeout, we'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. Dallas in a precarious situation here. Come on, Lions. Oh, the clock stopped because of the timeout, basically, for Dallas, since they used it challenging. So they used the timeout. All right. Working on the post-game show thumbnail, by the way, while I do this. All right. Lions, I'm assuming, are just going to keep this thing on the ground the rest of the way here. And Gibbs got the outside, and he's going to walk it in for the Detroit Lions, finishing the game. Touchdown. He is tied Barry Sanders for the most touchdowns ever in the history of the National Football League before the age of, 25, 24, whatever it is. How about that guy? And I was just talking to, I want to say it was Dr. Detroit today, about how he didn't like the selection. He would have taken Carter instead of Gibbs. I get it. Carter, great defensive tackle. Gibbs, I think you'd argue he's a pretty good running back. So it is what it is. Dr. Detroit, and I get his point that Jalen Carter, hey, he's a real nice defensive tackle. You know, Gibbs, maybe he's not too bad either. He's in Barry Sanders territory. Lions go 51 yards in under a minute, and just like that, 44-30 is on the menu. You guys got to be feeling pretty good about the Lions. Hey, all those people have been on the show saying the Lions won't win another game. Hey, they won't make the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs, but here's what I can say. I cheer the team on no matter what. You can have your opinion that, hey, the sky's falling, all that kind of stuff. But I can also say, if that's how you want to be that way. There's nothing wrong with that. My thought is, I think they made the right move drafting some of the guys they did. Yes, they've had some unfortunate things go their way. Yes, they have some injuries. Yes, they've probably messed some games up. But you know what? They're about to be 8-5 and still in the playoffs. I'm a long-suffering Lions fan. I've been through a whole lot worse than 8-5. And let me tell you, I like Gibbs. I like the Lions. I don't know if we'll win 10 days from now, but if we do, you got to be feeling real good about the Lions' chances of the playoffs. I like where we're setting up for it with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then we get the Minnesota Vikings. And then who knows? Maybe there are NFL script writers. But Dan Campbell and the Motor City Pound Machine going into Chicago for the final game of the regular season. Kickoffs happen. Lions got to play a little D. They do play a little D on the special teams. Take them down to the 31-yard line. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Martha Ford is in the building, by the way. Firestone Ford. All right, let's see. Let me keep working on this post-game thing. I'll have a post-game show, but just, like I said earlier, probably not going to be the longest one. Probably keep it around 10 minutes or so and just kind of go over some stuff. This is a big win. No doubt about it. Lions reeling, everything going against you. And you know what? Boom. Dak in the shotgun, empty backfield. It has got to be pass rush time. He's taking the bomb. Why wouldn't you? And incomplete. 2 minutes, 4 seconds. Dallas has got to score 14 points in 2 minutes. They have 2 timeouts, and they're about ready to lose the 2-minute warning. Gibbs has tied Barry Sanders for most touchdowns before the age of turning 24. Whatever I'm trying to say. You guys get it. Randy Moss is just behind. How about Gibbs? Shout out Gibbs. All right, let's see if we can get some sacks and end this game. Hutch looks tired. Davenport got some pressure. Tip pass, no go. 3rd and 10, 1:59 left in this one. Throw it a touchdown. Hey, throw it to Tesla. How about that? I'll take that. Hey, I'm not upset or anything with Dr. Trent. I'm just saying he wanted Carter. I want to be clear. I get it. Carter's a great player. But all I'm saying is I think we can all agree Gibbs is not too bad. And I don't remember the rest of the trade, what else he got in that trade, but I think we can all agree, hey, it's not all doom and gloom as some have been foretelling. All right, Lions with the winner going to improve their chances to 55%. Lions probably won't win the North this year. Who knows? Maybe they will. But you know what? This win's going to go a long way towards the playoffs. Jared Goff, probably thinking about what he's going to have for dinner after the game. Dallas, this was a playoff game they had to have, and it's probably looking like they're not going to get this game unless something really unforeseen happens here. All right, a couple more things for the post-game show thumbnail. While we're waiting in between these plays, hopefully Brian Branch is okay a few days from now. All right, 3rd and 10. Shotgun again, trips the low. Hutch with some pressure, forced the early throw and incomplete. Hutch gave the spin move, and that's the first time in a long time I've seen Aiden Hutchinson give the spin move. Not complaining, me neither, my friend. Me neither. Hopefully you guys will all come over for the post-game show. Again, I'll try to keep it short. It's been a great game. I get it's getting late. I also get the mornings. You got to come around pretty fast for all of us. Split second from a sack. Hey, wouldn't that be great? All right, 4th and 10, 1:55 to go. This is it for the game. Hutchinson getting there. Forces an early throw. It's caught. Got to get him down. 1:44 to go. Hutchinson nearly got a sack. I couldn't tell who the other defender was for Detroit there. So, officials are talking about it, asking if he had the first down. All right, they're reviewing to see if he actually got the first down. If he didn't, obviously the game is over. Unless Dallas chooses to use timeouts, but even then, I think it's not going to happen. All right. Yeah, I think it's a first down. I'm trying to be as fair as I can. Ooh. Maybe he was down. Yeah. It's hard to tell from these angles. The ruling on the field is he's short, so you got to have obviously clear, indisputable evidence that he was somehow beyond it. And at least from these angles, there's no way I can tell it. Great explanations tonight, by the way, by the officials. Great explanations. Look at the other side. Lions are getting some good rest on the defense. They should have gotten a sack. It would have been nice, wouldn't it? It happens, man. Don't finish all the time, but hey, he is playing 95% of the snaps, so he might be a little fatigued. All right. The game isn't over yet. Let's see if we can finish. There's the snap. Hutchinson in pursuit, a little pressure. Dak's going to drop it off, get a first down and a little bit more. Meek Robinson not able to bring him down. 1:32 to go. Lions need to finish the game. Shotgun formation, 2 to the low, 1 to the high. Hutchinson coming out, got the bend, just misses, and another flag down. 1:25 to go. Lions up 14. Dallas threatening, though. Weird review. It was. Cody, still a bad defense right now. Hey, just win this game, win the next game, win the other games. It's not over yet. Come on, D. All right, Dallas at the 28. Oh, excuse me, 23. My bad. Muhammad, the man of the night. When this guy gets hot. That's 3 for him tonight. And you know what? What didn't he have like 3 sacks against the Ravens? So when he's on, this dude's on fire. When he's not, I get it. Maybe he's not so much on fire. Maybe that knee is really healed up because he gave the move there, and man, gets right to it. Lions hadn't got a lot of sacks in recent weeks. Not so much tonight. They've been able to get there. All right, 2nd and 16. Clock is stopped due to the timeout. 1:18 to go. Lions trying to get their dice. Got way too much time. And it's intercepted. Reed with a pick, and that should ice the game. I think you're going to have to review it, though. I think he held on, but I'm not 100% sure if it didn't hit the ground. Let's see it. I think he got it. I'm watching. It's in the air. Man, good eye concentration there. Yeah, that's a pick. That's a pick. Ooh, maybe not at the end there. I hate saying it. Interception stands. All right, well, Lions are probably just going to go victory formation there. Take some knees. All right, guys, I'm going to get it up for the post-game show. Hopefully see you guys over there. I'll try to make it fast, keep it all, to like 10 minutes or so, but let's go celebrate a Detroit Lions victory. See you guys in just a minute.